Dubious ones, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let me know how my audio sounds. I will be checking in the chat. What's up, James? How you doing? Let's get to it. Today we are going to be taking a look at some lovely community creations. But before we get to that, reminding everybody to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, as I'm going to be giving away 3 copies of WWE2k24 on March the 31st if we get to 2,000 subscribers by then. We are well on our way, so it should be no problem. But let's take a look at some of these beautiful creations we've got going on here. So first of all, I've just searched under 2 creators right now, 2 that I follow on X, being Halloween and Rebel Cause. So this is from, it's hard for me to read. I think this is Halloween. Oh, it's maybe use the name Halloween as a search term. Let's just go show favorite creators. Halloween, there we go. And this should just filter us their most recent stuff. But I definitely wanted to put a spotlight on some of these lovely creators here. So we've got a Kevin Nash from 1999 through 02. Beautiful. Very well done. As we know, for some reason, I don't know if they put them in, but custom, the crowd signs, they are not working. So they don't upload with the wrestlers. They work when you put them in the game, like yourself, but they don't seem to upload with the cause, which is interesting. This looks like, yeah, he's got the jackknife, so it looks like it's got his move set. Fantastic. Oh, I guess this would just be an additional attire, right? So this would just go on to him as is, but still very, very cool. Let's keep going. JCW, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Let's take a look. He's got, who is this? Halloween's got a Randy Orton alternate attire. I like the second one. I like the black and the greenish. Those are very nice. Sorry, I'm just doing this off the Xbox. So for me, Valkyris, what's up? What's on? Oh, Real Take Wrestling in the building. What are you doing? Y'all better sub to Dubs. Aw, Omer, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you, fam. Thanks for looking out. Good to see you. Let's see, who do we have here? We've got a Solid Rock. I don't love the hairstyles they have in the game for some of them. So some of these look off to me when they're custom CODs and not just using the in-game models. But some of the creators here have done some amazing work, and I definitely wanted to spotlight them. I will be doing separate spotlights in videos. Here, I'm just kind of collecting what some of the CODs I'd like to use in that video. But welcome everybody to the stream. Valkyris, you're saying that's odd. What was odd? Was it something on Randy's attire there? Here's another rock attire. These look good. I'm a fan of these. Those look really nice. Omer's in the building. We got the stream going on. We got WWE2k24. It's an exciting night. I hope you guys enjoyed Raw if you watched it yesterday. And I hope you guys are excited for big business coming tomorrow night, where we're expecting to see the debut of one Mercedes Moné. I know I'm very excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. See, here's a really nice sting. This is from, I believe this is from Rebel Cause. He's got a different name in the creator slot, but when I searched up Rebel Cause, I believe this is him because I believe this is one of his many stings. Beautiful, beautiful work. Let's see if he's got finishers, sharpshooter, inverted DDT. Yep, so you got a full move set for Sting and everything. Very nice. I'm pretty sure he's set them all so that they also have the face paint wearing off. Yeah, the Valkyris. Okay, yeah, the sign's not working properly. I don't know why that is. It could be a logo issue thing. You know, we have that 1,000 logo limit, which still bugs me. Here's another one of those beautiful stings. Absolute incredible work these guys are doing. I don't know how they're able to pull some of these off. But this one right here, I absolutely love. I want to get one that's got this and maybe also the Starcade chest. I know he has some of that. I am forgetting to upvote these. I am gonna go back and upvote these guys because these guys do incredible work. You should really check them out. I'll definitely be putting more of a spotlight on a lot of these creators moving forward here, as I will be doing quite a few, I think, community spotlights, just because there's just so many talented creators in the community and they really deserve a spotlight. But this is the Sting right here. It says Thunder 99. Looks very, oh, okay, yeah, maybe that isn't quite the one he wore against Hogan at Starcade 98. That's what I'm looking for. I know he's done one of those, and it looks incredible. But there we go, Starcade 97, Speak of the Devil. So this, absolutely incredible. Like, look at that. Look at the one on the right. Absolutely just, oh, phenomenal. Definitely grabbing that one. That is my childhood right there. That is the Sting that came back to win the title. Unfortunately, Hogan, always politicking for a screwy finish in that one, was a little strange of a finish. If you saw that and were alive for that one, or if you've seen that match. But a hell of a story. Probably WCW's greatest story that they ever did, really, in the history of the company. And these ones also very, very cool. I'm excited for the face paint wearing away when you have your Sting cause and stuff. That is going to be really, really sweet. I can't wait. Here we've got another Randy Orton. This looks like an older Randy Orton. Yeah, we got young Randy Orton here with the RKO shirt. I like that as well. These guys do really great work. Really, really great stuff. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you're dropping a like in the chat. And let me know what's up. How's your guys' day? How's everybody doing tonight? Because 2K's been out for a few days. So far, we're searching on Xbox. James Arsenal, hey, how's it going? What's up, man? How you doing? But I have not had problems yet. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But I haven't had too many issues with the community creations myself. I've been lucky, one of the lucky few. I generally search later at night. So that's why I was wondering on this stream if we'd have any issues. Let's take a look at this Kevin Nash 03. Looks like he's got a bit of a different hairstyle. That looks good. These guys just do amazing work. This is just two creators I'm looking at right now. Two spotlighted guys that I follow on Twitter. Because these are two guys I think I'm really going to be spotlighting. Like, look at those. Those are beautiful. Perfect Kevin Nash NWO attires. I'm grabbing these. That's the Kevin Nash I remember. You got the beard and everything. That's awesome. Oh, I need Diesel Showcase, but oh no. Oh, I did Showcase. I can't grab this one. I have to grab it on PC because I did Showcase on Steam. Oh my goodness. James coming in, Zebra Man, coming in with the $4.99 super chat. Love you, man. Man, I love you too. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I really can't express how much I appreciate all the support you guys give me in all my videos, all my streams. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. James, that's amazing. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Shout out to James, everybody. Great guy, pops into the stream, plays 2K24 with us from time to time when we do our live streams and we play with the viewers. You'll get to know him quite well if you stick around for the live streams on the channel, I'll tell you that right now. Because he is here all the time, supporting the channel. This is a good modern day. This is like TNA Sting. I really like this as well. But yeah, that Kevin Nash I'm going to have to download on PC, unfortunately. Because I haven't done Showcase yet on the Xbox. Because I don't want to grind through it again. And James says, I'm doing good, thanks to you. Oh, I'm doing amazing, man. Oh, and the official Mark is in the building. How you doing, man? Happy you're able to monetize, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It was a long grind, a tough grind. But, I mean, shout-outs to all of you for showing out for me and giving me all that love and all the support. Really inspirational, really just pushes me forward to keep making content, keep pushing out the content. And people have been asking me for days for when I'm doing the next live stream, so I had to get one out there. Was a little bit tired today, wasn't feeling so great, but you know what? I just said, I've told people I'm planning on doing it. I'm loving the Wolfpack Sting. I think I have to grab this one as well. Oh no, Showcase again. Maybe I should just be doing this on PC then, but I don't want to risk corrupting my save file. That's why I wanted to do this on Xbox. We'll have to look at that one again on PC though, because that is amazing, chat. That Wolfpack Sting looked crazy good. And we've got a Kane 03 here. But Mark, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Rayshawn Hargis says, when you download something on Community Creation, it acts like it's going to load, but then it cancels Community Creations. Needs to be stable in the next patch. So, Rayshawn, I haven't run into that issue yet. I don't think so anyways. Like my download, I'm pretty sure worked just fine. My only problems is I'm running into is I didn't do Showcase on Xbox, and I'm using Community Creations on Xbox right now. I can do it on PC later where I've finished my thing, but I wanted to get some guys over on my Xbox because I hadn't played on this game since the pre-launch. So we'll take a look at someone maybe I want to download. Who is this, Steve? Oh, this is Sting's son. Okay. This is cool. This is what he would have worn to the thing. I like that as well. Very nice. But yeah, Rayshawn, I haven't run into that issue myself yet. So fingers crossed, knock on wood again, that we don't have that issue. I'm not looking for attires. Let's find something else we can download here from these guys. So we've got Garrett Borden, that's cool. Steve Borden from Revolution. And then look at all these classic Stings. I love them. Looks like they're hidden behind some showcase stuff. But let's take a look at Revolution Sting. Who is this from? I think this is from Rebel Cause here. Let's see HBK's attire. Okay, sure. We will look at that next. No problem. Thanks for showing out, Mania Land. I'll take a look at that next. So just to show you that I can download them, I'll download this real quick. And as you can see, downloading. This is just for Rayshawn to show him that it seems to be working for me. And yeah, good. Should be downloaded, and then it just brings me back here. So I don't think I'm running into any issues, but we wanted to see those Shawn Michaels attires. Mania Land, any particular one or just all of them? Because we got a whole bunch of them here. So we'll start with 0203. Rayshawn says it happens with the Kyle O'Reilly and a John Moxley 3 times. I mean, they have issues every year. Those look really good. Wow, yeah, those are definitely very nice. Give these guys their upvotes because they put in so much work on this. So Rayshawn, you're on PS5. Yeah, I don't know because I haven't run into too many issues yet. I've been very lucky on Steam when I've been the limited times that I've used Community Creations because I haven't really done deep dives into it. That was kind of the point of the stream. A lot of people were talking to me about Community Creations and stuff, so I wanted to be able to go through and check things out. Thank you. He always has cool designs. I want to see them all. Yeah, sure. We can go through them all. No problem, Mania Land. You got it. But yeah, as far as console, if it's a PS5 issue, that I couldn't tell you. My thought process is always just it's congestion on the network because their servers aren't the greatest. And by no means do not think I'm trying to defend 2K or defend this game at all. I'm not for defending billion-dollar companies when there's problems with games. I'm just not. But I will let people know when I like something, and I'll let people know when I don't. So far, just because I haven't experienced issues with Community Creations, I know many others have. I think it's probably time of day. Because I'm Pacific time, it's earlier in the evening for me. So if I go on, say, at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Eastern time. So that might be why this is really good. These are really good attires. But that might be why I'm not generally running into those same issues. Because it's Community Creations is cross-platform, right? It's it's between all the platforms. But yeah, we're running it on Xbox right now. I wasn't sure if I was going to see any huge issues today. I haven't, so I think I'm just getting lucky with that. But they definitely need to upgrade the servers for sure, because these issues have been happening every year at launch for years now, for 10 years. So. The official Mark says I got 2K24 on Sunday, but I've been sick. I have not been able to start 2K24. Thanks for the shout out, man. I'll share this link on Twitter to get more eyes on you. Love me some classic 92 HBK. That's awesome. Mark, I'm very sad to hear that you were sick. I hope you enjoyed your birthday, though. Was it last Thursday, was it? Your birthday? I think you said it was last week. Might not have been Thursday, might have been Friday, but I just remember happy belated birthday to you. I hope you had a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed your dinner. And yeah, this is classic old school HBK. I really like the second one. I always like that second attire. It reminds me of, I think, similar to the one he wore against The Undertaker in their casket match that screwed up his back. But I like that attire. Yeah, James says, hope you get better, Mark. Yeah, much appreciated. That's very nice of you, James. Yeah, Mark, definitely hope you're feeling better soon. Oh, we got a Chris Jericho here. Very good Chris Jericho attires. I like the jacket on the second one quite a bit. That's really nice. And the tattoos. Very nicely done. Considering Jericho's not in this game, that was an incredible model. Really, really well done. Rayshawn says, been seeing seeing some good Kenny Omegas though. Okay, cool. Right on. We will check out other creators as well. I just wanted to start with these guys because I see them. I've seen them on Twitter, so I started following them on Twitter just because I saw some of the incredible stings and stuff they were doing early on, and I was really impressed. Like with these 5 iconic old Sting attires. I'll go through them so you can see them. So we got Sting 91 with the Great American Bash attire. 2 very, very cool classic Stings. Oh, I didn't upvote that. My bad. Loaded in the building. Loaded is a beast. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. How you been tonight? How's your night been, my friend? And then Manialand said, I was in the arena when they had that casket match where he was wearing red. Okay, you were in the building for that casket match. That's awesome. I've never gotten to go to a live pay-per-view before. I went to my first live television taping of a SmackDown recently. It was very cool. I'm going to the upcoming Collision that's coming to my city in May. But yeah, I've never been to a pay-per-view before, so that must have been really awesome. That was back in the heyday of the Attitude Era. And Rayshawn says, I'm waiting for some more Sting with voice taunts. I don't know if they have the voice taunts for him in the game, because they obviously wouldn't have his voice in the game. I don't know if they go, ow, or woo, or whatever, like when they do the taunt. I don't know. I'm unsure about that. That's a very cool. Both of them are pretty much the same, just a slightly different green, it looks like. Maybe even just the same. I'm just looking at my TV on an angle. But these creators, absolutely incredible work. 98, Austin won the Rumble. I know, man. That was the heyday, man. That was when the Austin era did begin. And then there's the version of his son, a little bit bigger, as you can see. Really well done. I like the attention to detail there. So cool. So cool. James says these ones do. And Samoa Joe. Oh, and they got CM Punk. I think I got this on PC. That looks so cool. Such a good CM Punk. Really, really enjoy that. Like, look at that. How do you not? I got to get it on Xbox as well. That's so good. These ones do. It has the hidden voice taunts. Okay, so James says those ones do have the hidden voice taunts for Stinger. So that's very cool. Very, very neat. Keanu Price says, hi, I'm new here. I'm just curious, who is your current favorite wrestler? Well, welcome to the stream, Keanu. If you're not familiar, I am doing a giveaway at the end of March of 3 copies of WWE2k24 on platform of choice of whoever wins them. All you need to do to be entered into the draw is be subscribed to the channel, and I just have to hit 2,000 subscribers by March the 31st, 2024. So if you're new to the stream, make sure you hit that sub button, hit the like on the stream if you guys are enjoying. But my favorite current wrestler, current day, would have to be a toss-up between Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland for in-ring. Bryan Danielson's probably a close third. We'll have to see what Okada does in AEW, because he could be a strong front runner moving forward. Character work wise, right now I'm loving what The Rock's doing. I'm liking that whole main event scene over at WWE. What they're doing right now is really incredible. I'm enjoying what Joe's doing in AEW. Samoa Joe's doing great things. I'm hoping Swerve gets maybe a little bit better on the mic. Let's take a look at this MJF. But I'm very excited to see what happens tomorrow. Big business. We've got a big title match between Joe and Wardlow. Most people don't think Wardlow has a chance. I think that looking at this guy right here, his whole storyline that took him out was that whole faction, right? And Adam Cole being the devil and everything else. So I think if you do a title change to Wardlow, that's going to get you a big pop, a big news story coming out of big business on top of just Mercedes Moné debuting, of course. I don't know if they do it. I think it would be cool. This MJF's very cool. I think we'll download him too. Very, very cool looking. Mania Land says the place went wild when Austin entered the Rumble. I never heard anything like it. Yeah, they used to call it the old Road Warrior pop. Now you got the Austin pop because there's nothing like a Stone Cold Steve Austin pop when he enters a building. It's crazy. I've never got to experience it live, sadly, but I've heard all about it. Taco Kid says, hey, Dubs, what's going on, Taco Kid? How you doing? Thanks for showing up to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're just going through the old community creations today. They wanted to see more Shawn Michaels. Mark said, I accidentally wrote Tubbs. I deleted and corrected that. I shake my head. No problem, Mark. That's fine. But sorry, Mark, I didn't see if you responded up above. How did your birthday go? Yeah, I'm looking up. I didn't see, like, how was your birthday? Was it last Thursday or is it still coming up? I thought it was last week. And then James said, I really like Daniel Bryan in WWE. His whole yes movement, that was awesome. I mean, that was amazing. I love the whole yes movement thing. That really, that was really an awesome point for wrestling. I think after CM Punk left, I was really sad. But the rise of Daniel Bryan was so incredible to see and really picked up my fandom even more so, even after Punk was gone. Matt says, hey, how you doing tonight, Mr. Dubs? I'm doing good, Matt. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Friend of the channel here. Everybody say what's up to Matt. One of the homeboys of the channel, one of the OGs. Matt, appreciate you. Thanks for showing up. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm doing very well. James, I think it's possibly The Rock will betray Roman at WrestleMania, maybe. I mean, it's quite obviously what they're pointing at with the whole thumb and the L and when he was pointing at Roman but talking about Cody when he says, I'm going to make sure you don't leave or you're going to lose and blah, blah, blah. So they've definitely left you breadcrumbs that The Rock's probably turning on Roman to set up their match for maybe next year's WrestleMania. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Where are we? It's Taco Cat says, I'm good, just got off work an hour ago. Well, welcome to the stream, man. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you enjoy your time off. Hope you get some R&R in. Manialand says that was the outfit he wore during the casket match. Nice, there you go. Okay, cool for that Shawn Michaels we just looked at. Keanu Price says, what's up, Matt? Matt says, great tonight. I appreciate that, Mr. Dubs. Oh, Keanu Price, though. I never asked you, who's your current modern day wrestler, your current favorite current wrestler? And let's go outside of just favorite creators. But yeah, Keanu, who's your favorite wrestler? What's everybody's favorite wrestler in chat? Let me know who your current favorite wrestlers are. And Matt says, great tonight. Appreciate that, Mr. Dubs. Of course, my man. Hey, how are you doing tonight, Keanu Price? So let's get rid of our hashtags. Cool. That's how you clear them. Upload date, creator, any. Cool. So that should get rid of everything, and now we can just start sorting by the most popular stuff out there right now. James says, do you think Dean Ambrose would return at Mania? I doubt it. Well, no, he's not going back to WWE. He was very unhappy there. He's very happy to be able to just bleed as much as he wants on AEW and do his indies and GCW. I think he's having the time of his life, and he's one of the highest paid wrestlers in all of AEW. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's very happy. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton for Matt Batten is current favorite day wrestlers. Awesome. Excellent. King Nacho Man. Yo, RVD. Yeah, I don't consider RVD a current wrestler, even though he's still wrestling the odd matches now. He was definitely my favorite in the early 2000s. By far my favorite wrestler in the late 90s and the early 2000s, him and Stone Cold. Definitely by far my two favorites back then. Manialand current, maybe Osprey, all-time, HBK. Yeah, my all-time's definitely Stone Cold, RVD, and Bret Hart are my three favorites of all time. James Arsenal says, mine's Damian Priest. Very nice, cool. Mr. Money in the Bank, your favorite current day. King Nacho Man's current day, Swerve. Right on. James says, Jey Uso and Becky Lynch and CM Punk. Manialand says, Moxley signed a 6-year deal in 22. So there you go. So it looks like he's still under contract for a while. So there's more guys. Let's take a look at this Adam Cole, baby. But James for all time says it's The Undertaker and Sting. And you guys got to let me know how the audio is going as well, because I think my headset's still on. How come I'm not hearing the game anymore? It's weird. I don't know. I'm not hearing my game anymore though, but that's okay. I don't need the sound from the game as long as there's no sound coming from it, like music. And Taco Ked said mine right now is Randy in WWE. Those Adam Coles are not bad. I like the hair tied back one. Give that an up vote. Not downloading it though. But Taco Kid says mine right now is Randy for WWE. For the women, Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. And for AEW, it's Bryan Danielson and Swerve because they are from Washington like me. I'm also liking what Toni Storm and Julia Hart are doing. All right, right on. Solid picks all around. Definitely can't disagree with anything there. All solid wrestlers currently. Dwight F. Brush, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What year are you born in, my brother? I was born in 1986, sir. What year were you born in? James says, and Stone Cold. Yeah, Stone Cold for sure. He's got to be in the top for most people. So entertaining. Revolutionary. Definitely in the conversation for greatest of all time. Matt Batten says, I like Jey Uso, Becky Lynch, and CM Punk too. Yeah, I love me some CM Punk too. Sadly, constantly getting injured now, but loving the man. Kiana Price says, I'm doing good, thanks. My current favorite wrestlers would have to be Penta, El Zero M, Jay White, and Takeshita. Nice. Takeshita's had a really incredible performance with Will Ospreay. They had an incredible match. I really enjoyed that. The Bang Bang Scissor Gang needs to go into the trash, though. I mean, I think they're just setting up for once Juice Robinson comes back, I think they'll all turn on the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass maybe. We'll see. Maybe Daddy Ass turns and goes back with his kids. I don't know, but I definitely think they're gonna have a turn once Juice comes back. This Rock, as you can see with the new tattoos, not bad at all. Give that an upvote. Where are we up here? Well, sorry, I got a little behind in chat here. James says, yeah, Matt, I'm excited for the return next Monday. Quarter 22. Who did I miss? Is CM Punk returning next Monday? Or is it Jey Uso or Becky Lynch? Either way, quarter 22 says, what's good, brother? Brother Blocka Blocka. Not much, man. How you doing, Quarter? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for showing up. Jamie Scott says, current wrestlers, LA Knight, Cross, all-time, Warrior, Sting, and Kevin Sullivan. Wow, Jamie Scott. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. The Taskmaster. Kevin Sullivan. I loved the Warrior when I was a kid, and obviously it was a big Sting mark once he got the Crow gimmick and I was able to get WCW here in Canada. It was great. Love that. Love that whole run he had all through 97 and all through the end of 96 and 97. Amazing stuff. James says, hey, Mr. Dubs, there are rumors that Brock will return at Monday Night Raw. Okay. I thought those rumors were squashed. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe they're back on. We will see. I thought he was supposed to maybe come and go in that gauntlet match for the match with Gunther at Mania, if anything was going to happen, but we'll see. I always enjoyed him in the ring. His segments are always funny when he destroys stuff and just beats everybody down. But I mean, I don't know what's going on in his personal life outside the ring, but in so far as wrestling goes, I always enjoyed his work. I always found him entertaining. Matt Batten says, all-time Stone Cold Steve Austin. Current is Cody Rhodes. Sorry, I'll look at the next creator wrestler. We got Demon Finn Balor here. All-time Stone Cold Steve Austin. Current is Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton. Women's is Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair. And are your favorite women's wrestlers. Right on. Dwight F. Bush says, I'm an 85. I'm a 85 cat. Oh, there you go. Right on. So only a year apart. Fantastic. So you're a grad 98. Or no, you're a grad 03. Grad 03. I was an 04, man. Yep. You got to grow up enjoying wrestling in its heyday. Enjoyed all the Attitude Era at the best time. We got to have the Doctor of Thugonomics debut when we were in high school. Word Life. That's a pretty decent Sting. I don't know why it's so high up here. It's probably because it went up really early. I think the other ones I looked at were a little bit better, but just my opinion. We got a Jeff Hardy here. James says, which I'm hyped. Yeah, for Brock coming back. Cool. That's cool looking. Again, not going to grab it, but decent looking. Quarter says, I came from the launch party that Tuesday night. I follow all you. Oh, well, welcome, man. We appreciate you. Very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. And don't forget, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, make sure you're subbed to the channel for your chance to get into my giveaway for the 3 copies of WWE2k24. I'll be drawing 4 on March the 31st if we get to 2K subs by then. This is a very nice MJF, if I do say so myself. I can see why it's so highly up there. Matt Batten says, me too, James. The official Mark says, oh, you remembered my birthday? Yeah, thanks. It was on, okay, so it was Friday. I couldn't remember if it was Thursday or Friday. My wife actually got me 2K24 after dinner. After dinner out. Games stopped by. Us had no deluxe. Sorry, had the balls to charge $40 for season pass. GameStop. Or you went to a GameStop by you. Got you. And they had no deluxe. Oh. I got you. So you didn't get the deluxe edition. Gotcha. That's cool. I mean, just get whatever edition you want. You can always download or get the other stuff later on if you want. And I think you can usually download stuff a la carte after it comes out for like the DLCs and stuff. I only got the deluxe edition for the early access myself. So now that the game's out, it doesn't really matter. James says, just today I rewatched Stone Cold versus The Rock. WrestleMania 17, in my opinion, was one of the greatest matches of all time. Definitely one of their greatest matches. Fantastic match, incredible storytelling, and yeah, I mean, all the Rock Austin matches at Mania were incredible. CM Punk coming back next Raw, awesome. I will have to be watching that. Look at the old school Jericho's here. I like those. Those are nice. Punk coming back on the next Raw. Yeah, fantastic. Official Mark says Punk going to be on Raw too. Everybody's saying Punk is coming back on the 25th in Chicago. Matt Batten says, I don't know. CM Punk will be on Raw this week or fellow week. He'll be there for the one in Chicago for sure. Yeah, I'm sure he would be there for the Chicago one. Let's check out Andrade. Official Mark says my favorite wrestlers are Brett and Shawn, and currently Danielson. Sami Zayn's a close second. Very cool. Yeah, all solid choices. I always loved Brett and Shawn myself. Well, for me, I more hated Shawn as a heel, but especially after, like, I liked him okay, like in the DX thing as a heel. You know, it was fun to hate him. But once after the screw job and stuff, and I was just, you know, I was a diehard Bret Hart fan, and I was just like, no. I couldn't get on board with him ever after that until probably his matches with Taker at Mania. I mean, those were incredible. A lot of respect for how he turned his life around and changed a lot. But yeah, I was not a fan of his in the late 90s, to say the very least. That's pretty cool attires. Not bad. The one that's all black's just kind of weird, though. And where are we going? Dwight says, I enjoy yours, and you'll enjoy all the podcasts and stuff. Fun watching all the disagreements. Honestly, I think 2K24 is definitely a step up from last year, Dwight. 100%. Jamie Scott says Kevin Sullivan's work in Florida was amazing versus Dusty. Squads JXS Squad. When I watch Ultimate Warrior history, he is a good wrestler. I mean, I was such a huge fan of his when I was a kid. I absolutely loved him. Let's check out this Will Ospreay. Chancey Anderson says, online don't work for me because I put a custom move on Tamina. I started the match and she didn't have her move. Okay, so Chancey, if you didn't create the lobby, or even if you did create the lobby, I'm not super crazy about that one. So if you put custom anything on an in-game wrestler, it's treated as a create a wrestler. So the match you're in online has to say create a superstars, or like edited superstars are allowed. And you can turn that off. So just because you put the move on Tamina, if the creation extra stuff is turned off, because you can change everyone's stats too. And you could make your Tamina 100 out of 100 overall, right? And if someone doesn't want to play with that nonsense, then they can just turn that stuff off if it's their own lobby. If it's your own lobby and you create it, you can allow created and custom stars and all that. But if you edit anything on any wrestler in game, it counts it as a custom superstar. So if you don't have oops, my bad, chat. I hit the wrong button. But if you have any of the custom stuff turned off, you won't be able to use that, unfortunately. Dwight says, yes, sir. 03. Matt Batten says, where are we on? I have no, where are we? I'm getting a lot. Yes, sir. James says AEW, my favorite is Jeff Hardy and Saraya and Swerve Strickland. There you go. Jeff Hardy, Saraya, and Swerve. An interesting compilation. Love all three of those superstars. They are incredible. Swerve is still definitely on top of my list for favorites, current active wrestlers today. Love Jeff Hardy, though. His matches with RVD back in the day for the hardcore title and stuff were legendary. Absolutely incredible stuff. K98, got to take a look at that. Dwight says, got to see all of it in the Golden Era, the Attitude Era, all of it. He even had the figurines. Look at that. And James said, happy belated birthday. Hope you had a great birthday to our friend Mark in the chat. That's very nice. King Nachos Man said, is there a buff Bagwell? Well, you know what I can do? Oh, I'm not a fan of that K98 at all. I don't know why it's so highly downloaded. You know what I'll do, King Nacho Man? I'll look him up for you right now. So let's just go. How do you spell Bagwell? Is it 2 L's or 1? I guess we'll find out. Put 1 and see what happens. Oh, it came up with 2 anyways. So since they're all spelled with 2, will it make me spell it? Yeah, it'll make me spell it all over again. There might be more that come up if I put it in with 2 L's. Search. Jamie Scott says, my favorite thing about the WWE 2K games are changing history with failed gimmicks like the Blade Runners and Mordecai. Oh, so like just having your own custom stuff going on. That's very cool. So it didn't seem to matter for Buff Bagwell. It's the same 3 anyways. Let's take a look at them for you, Nacho Man. Creating your own sandbox is always the most fun part of wrestling games for me. I'm not in love with this one. Matt says AEW favorite wrestlers are Swerve, Samoa Joe, Will Ospreay. For men's, women's is Toni Storm. You enjoy her title run right now in AEW. I agree 100%. She is so entertaining every time she's on my screen in AEW right now. I absolutely love her. The official Mark says, man, I feel old. I was an undergrad during the Attitude Era. I grew up in the Golden Era. I got this. I mean, I was in high school in the Attitude Era, so I mean, you're not that old. I got the season pass, but it ends up being $10 more than the digital. My bad. Punk is on the Chicago Raw. Oh, it's all good, man. No problem. So, but it ends up being $10 more. Oh, I see what you're saying, because you had to buy it separately rather than get the deluxe edition. I gotcha. That's unfortunate, Matt. Well, either way, you got it though. So, I mean, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get your money's worth out of it. To Silk, welcome back to the stream, man. How you doing? He says the stings from Rebel Cause are sick, worth the wait. He'll be uploading more soon. I think the crow sting I like the crow sting from '99 with short hair. Yeah, I mean those are the first ones I looked at because I follow him on Twitter, and I didn't really love these Buff Bagwells, to be honest. But the stings, yeah, they were incredible. Those are the first things I had to take a look at because he does amazing work. Rebel Cause and Halloween both do incredible stuff. Again, this is very much like the first one. I don't love it. It's not terrible. I just don't like the hair and not for me, but there you go, Nacho. There's the Buff Bagwells up there. Let's get back to I just want everybody, no hashtags, most downloaded. I think we're on page 3. And we are getting a lot of chat. Sorry, just trying to keep up with the chat, y'all. You guys are going crazy. Do not forget to hit the like button on this stream if you haven't already. James says, after playing 2K24, I'm digging Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Right on. James says, Bret Hart had one of my favorite rivalries with Steve Austin. That's what made Steve Austin's career. Wait, oh, this is going to be that crappy fake Brock Lesnar because it doesn't have yeah. Boo. Yeah, he really made Austin's career. Austin will be the first to tell you that. They had incredible rivalries. I absolutely loved it. Caden Booker says, I honestly wish that Karrion Kross never came up to the main roster. He fits NXT much better than the main roster. I mean, I can't say I disagree with you. I just don't watch NXT though, so for me, it's like I just wouldn't see him at all then, which would be fine with me, sadly, the way they're booking him. James says, I agree. I'm loving Karrion Kross's work. He is doing some awesome stuff, and he loves Scarlett Bordeaux. Scarlett Bordeaux. Hopefully she's got some promise and stuff. I haven't been crazy about much WWE stuff outside of the main event scene. Drew McIntyre's been doing incredible Hangman promos and like CM Punk promos on CM Punk. It's quite hilarious. So I am loving what he's doing. This is a nice attire for Sean. I'm not digging what they're doing with AJ Styles or Kevin Owens at the moment though, because those are two of my favorites, and I don't. And same with Shinsuke, I like what they're doing with him, but people are all saying it's too little, too late for him. For me, I don't know, man. I always love the guy, so I don't love the hair, but that's not the creator's fault. Everything else on this looks spectacular. That's really, really good. I think I might actually favorite that guy just because that was such a good edge. I'll add you to the favorites on Xbox. It's sad that a weird thing though, chat, for community creations, just to cut in here, is this your favorite creators on one platform don't apply to the other platform. I had to research manually like Halloween and Rebel Cause, and I had some other creators saved on PC, but they didn't transfer over, so I thought that was really weird. Now where are we? Trying to catch up to chat here. Matt Batten says WWE2k24 is a great game. You're having so much fun with it. Matt, I'm so happy to hear that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Counter Price says, I subscribe. Last question before I go. Oh, I hope you didn't already leave. I apologize if you already left and I didn't miss this. Hopefully you catch this later if you rewatch the stream back, or if you're still here. The last question before I go is, it's 2:40 a.m. and I need to sleep. Yeah, no, fair enough, man. All good. I understand different time zones, everything, all that fun. Do you think Bryan Danielson will win a championship this year? I think he's intentionally not winning any. I don't. I want him to win the AEW title before he like pitters off and retires or like wrestles far less frequently. I'd like to see him have a run with the AEW title at some point, but I think he's intentionally not winning any titles. That's why I think he lost to Kingston, because I thought for sure he was going to beat Eddie Kingston. But when he didn't win that, I was just like, oh, I think this is him. He just doesn't want the belts. It's the opposite of what he said when he came in. If we remember when Bryan Danielson came into AEW, it was right after Punk cut his promo of saying how he wants to work with the young talent. He wants to, do all these things, and he wasn't interested in like the title, right? He was interested in working with young talent, building new talent. And so Danielson came in and cut the opposite promo saying, I'm here to beat everybody and show why I'm the best, and I'm going to be the champion, and I want the title, and blah, blah, blah. So they cut the opposite promos, but ended up working out completely opposite, where Danielson's the one working, developing the new talent. Punk was the one who ended up with the title. And yeah, I think Danielson's intentionally doesn't want a belt, and I just don't think so. I don't think he'll win any personally. I would like to see him want though, because he's just definitely by far one of the best wrestlers and would be a great, he would be a great representative for the company, and definitely is. But yeah, have a good night, man. I understand if it's late. Sorry for taking so long to catch up to your chat there. Joey, you already know, says, what's up, Dubs? Have you checked out Martin's arenas? They look absolutely amazing. So I haven't checked out any of the arenas yet. I've just been checking out Superstars because I'm going to be doing some Superstar showcases. But I'll definitely be checking out more arenas at some point. I just haven't gotten there yet. Caden Booker says Karrion was a legitimate threat when he was in NXT. Now he just feels like a random guy with tattoos in NXT. In NXT, he felt special. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, that happens with a lot of guys. That's why when so many people call for like AEW guys to go back to WWE or whatever, I don't love this Darby. I'm just like, there's only so much roster space. Like, how do you think all these people are going to be in the main event title scene? Like, it's just not going to happen, right? Like moving a Wardlow or a Ricky Starks or Powerhouse Hobbs into the Raw or SmackDown roster. Like, do you really see them going above like the US title? Because I don't, at least not for a long time. So, yeah, I'm not eager to see the rosters get overbloated. Like, that's the problem with AEW is they're buried in riches for talent. There's just not enough TV time for everybody to end. They just need to work a lot more on storytelling, because I'm all for having great high quality matches, but I don't need a whole wrestling show to be dominated by that. You can give me lots of storytelling, right? I'm fine with promos, backstage segments, vignettes. I love all that stuff, right? That's the fun of wrestling. Where are we? I got lost in chat. James loved Karrion Kross on NXT. Dwight says, I can't wait for Ultra Pro Wrestling. Oh, me neither. What other free agents do you think they'll pick up for DLC? I'm hoping for RVD and I'm hoping for Bret Hart. I don't know their contractual status as far as Legends deals or deals with AEW or anything else for either of them. That's a cool looking hawk. I don't know their status, but those are two names that I would love to see in the game for sure. But that whole game is based on being an open sandbox and having community creation so that you can literally build and make anyone in their art style. So I'm not really too concerned with who is or who isn't. That's an incredible Jeff Hardy. I'm not concerned with, let's favorite this creator. I'm not concerned with who is or isn't, because as long as the moves are there and stuff and the creative, creators come to the game, then we'll be fine. Community creations will take care of the rest. You know what I mean? Cross said, Cross and NXT was awesome. Jamie Scott said, Matt Batten says, agree. Caden Booker, everybody seems to love that Karrion Kross in NXT. Nowadays, if he's lost, feels no good. Caden Booker. James says, I'm in high school now and I'm young, but a diehard wrestling fan. I wish I was born in the 90s because it looks so awesome. So you would have wanted to be born in the 80s so that you were like older in the 90s to really enjoy it and be able to watch it all, right? Because you don't know if your parents would be letting you watch DX doing the cross chops, saying, we got 2 words for you. And just, how many kids got suspended in school for just doing the, the motions and everything else. And it was quite a funny time. Quite the funny time to be a wrestling fan. But no, it's all good, James. I hope you enjoy the streams. Thanks for showing out. We appreciate you as always. You're always welcome to the stream. And I mean, it's cool that you know your wrestling history, man, if you're that young. And you're getting, some of the greatest wrestling in the world right now. Like, you're getting to see guys like Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson. Like, you're getting to see some of the greatest talent we've ever seen in wrestling wrestle. And you're getting The Rock, you're getting Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, like a lot of super, like, generational talents, right? So it's very cool. Official Mark says, I grew up with the Rockers and the Hart Foundation. Yeah, back in the day, the tag team feuds. The screw job was a mess. Oh, for sure. But I can understand why they did it. I am not going to justify it, but Brett regretted going to WCW and he had a horrible run. I mean, it wasn't that he just regretted it. It's that Vince screwed him out of his deal. Like, he had a 20-year deal that Vince reneged on and said no and said, I can't pay you this. See if WCW will still give you that offer. He literally forced him out. Brett didn't want out. Vince said, go get that money from WCW because I can't pay you this contract anymore. And basically ripped up his contract that he just guaranteed him a 20-year contract. So it sucked. It's a pretty decent Sabu, man. Not bad at all. Very nice work. That's not bad at all. And where are we here? Matt says, I'm happy to be here tonight, guys. Aw, man, we're happy to have you, Matt. Appreciate you. King Nacho Man says, thanks for the stream. Of course, man. I know. I was telling you in the chat. I was telling you in the comments. I was like, I know I got to get a stream going here because peeps are asking for it. So I got to be able to deliver. I understand. And the official Mark says, wow, thank you to anyone who wished me a happy birthday. Mark, yeah, of course, man. You're so welcome. Hope it was a good one. I hope you enjoyed your dinner, and congratulations on 2K24. That was really nice of your wife. James says, I stopped watching NXT. For me, it's kind of dull. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really watch beyond the, like, Kevin Owens days and, like, Finn Balor days and Shinsuke. Maybe the end of, Robert Roode as champion was probably when I basically stopped watching Bobby Roode. Good old The Glorious. Loved his theme. Loved his whole gimmick. He was great. Oh, look at that. Cody with the torn shoulder. That's cool. People add so much cool stuff to this game. And then Jamie Scott also wishes you a happy birthday, Mark. A happy belated birthday to you. Very nice you guys stream. King Nacho Man says, I only watched NXT the one time it had Taker and Cena. LOL. Yeah, when they were competing with Dynamite. And Matt says, agree, hate Bret Hart's run in WCW. It was bad, the official mark. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't through any fault of his own, but it was not a great one. I don't think anyone thinks it was, sadly. Official Mark says, Cross and his faction have been booked horribly. Two Silk says, I'm going good. Yes, both Rebel Cause and Halloween are very talented. Yeah, they totally are. Very, very good. I think Shinsuke still deserves a world title run. I don't care if it's short. Yeah, I mean, Joe, you already know. I agree, man. I was always a fan of Shinsuke. I always thought he just oozed charisma and was like such a cool character. That's a pretty good Christian. But I don't know, man. It's I don't see it happening, but who knows? Maybe the world title, right? If once they get it off Seth, maybe it'll bounce around a few times. Matt says, happy birthday, another happy belated birthday to the official Mark. James says, yeah, I always enjoyed his run in WWF instead of WCW. See, James, how did you watch all this? You just watch it all on the WWE Network? Like, that's crazy. You're such a wrestling historian at such a young age. Matt says, WWE2k24 is a great game, but Showcase is the worst game mode ever. It's trash. Hate it. But other than that, it's a great game. Yeah, so far I've been enjoying the game. Matt, I echo those sentiments. I think there's a lot of problems with Showcase. It has so much potential. I just hate the directions of like, do 16 light strike combos and then do it with the A button at the end and then the B button at the end and through like all 21 matches and then hit them in the northeast corner to the upper decks of the left field in the back of the stadium. Like, no, like go away with your objectives. Give me one objective for a cutscene. If you're doing 2 cutscenes, then give me 2 objectives. That's it. Just simple objectives, and then let me enjoy the match the way I want. Like, that's all it would take for me, and I would enjoy it a lot better. Ooh, that Britt Baker's face needs work. James says, I didn't know, but Bryan Danielson is married with Brie Bella, and he has a kid, which is awesome. Yeah, I my girlfriend and I used to watch the Total Bellas. We liked that show because we liked watching. I enjoyed watching John Cena and Bryan Danielson and like their real life on camera, you know, where she enjoyed watching the Bellas. So yeah, it was fun. It was a good show. One of my favorite shows right now is Total Divas. It's a good show. Yeah, Total Divas was a good show. We enjoyed that one as well. That had the whole cast. And Matt Batten says, agree, WWE is stacked right now. It's Taco Kid says, WWE is really bad at booking NXT talent. Let's look at the Mandy Rose. It's really good at booking NXT. When Vince was around, it's getting bad now, but for example, they wanted Adam Cole to be a manager like WTF. Well, I mean, everybody's saying, well, Papa H is in charge of creative and stuff. That's actually really decent, Mandy Rose. Wow. Whoever made this did a good job. But yeah, it's everybody's thinking Papa H was going to save everything because he got all his NXT buddies back up and he brings them back up to the main, he brought them all to the main roster and stuff, but he can't magically book everyone perfectly, right? Not everybody's going to be able to get a top spot. Franklin Banagas, welcome to the stream. He says, Pawn John Cena, Elkita China. Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to make a rap or a song. I'm not quite sure. Don't understand that, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. This looks like an Andrade. Official Mark says, I can't get into AEW. I feel like after ROH and bringing the New Japan one-offs, they really need to separate AEW and ROH. I'm so happy for Joe being world champ. I need stories, neater rosters. Yeah, see, I definitely agree with the whole we need more more storytelling in AEW because they have some of the best talent in the entire world. I think I need to get some water chat. But I agree. They need more storytelling, more promo time, more vignettes. But I do enjoy the wrestling. I do enjoy the product. It is an alternate after all these years. So I'll always support them. I watch more Dynamite every week. I don't catch Collision every week, and I definitely don't watch Rampage very often. But I enjoy my weekly Dynamite and their pay-per-views. So I don't know. Chancey Anderson says 2K24 is broken. I can't even use my custom moveset, my Tamina. It really sucks. So Chancey, you totally can if you've saved them. You just can't. I already explained earlier for you if you have to have the creative superstars on in the online match you're playing. So if you create the online lobby yourself, you have to allow custom content and creator wrestlers to have your custom move set be available. If you play a regular one-on-one match against the computer and your custom moves aren't there, then you just didn't save it. That is my suggestion to you, is go into a single one-on-one match outside of online and see if your move set's working. That is a really good, whichever one that is, Occam or Razor. Very cool. King Nachoman says AEW is good because of Swerve. James says, I really think Hunter is running WWE better than Vince ever did. Well, I mean, you can definitely not say better than Vince ever did. I mean, Vince was a genius in his younger days as far as wrestling savvy and, you know, being able to buy out the competition and, you know, come back from near bankruptcy and like the whole Attitude Era. Like, he was the best heel, arguably, of all time in wrestling. That's a pretty good Jay White. Arguably the best heel in wrestling ever and wrestling villain. And he, you know, made the whole Attitude Era. He got Hogan. He built the Golden Era. He built the, you know, the New Generation Era, the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era. I mean, I got run off by like 2006 or 7, whenever like RVD left around that time. But I came back to the product because of CM Punk, and you know what I mean? Whatever they consider that era. That's an okay Joe. The face looks weird, but the Joe looks cool. But yeah, I wouldn't say Triple H is a way better booker. I think he's better than anything that they've been booking for like the last, say, 5 years, maybe. But that's also because Vince has obviously turned into a crazy person. And he's like, 70, in his 70s? So, I don't know. Man went crazy. Who knows how much, you know, what he's put into his body over the course of his life. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But Triple H is definitely doing well and doing better, and WWE is better than what it used to be. I will definitely give you that 150%. There's a Kanuske that you can't even put his full name in the game. That's funny. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Where are we? James says, yeah, he is running the business good. Yeah, I agree. Judah says, sup. What's up, Judah, the World Destroyer? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? James says, yeah, I watch the matches on YouTube. I'm very in love with the 90s and old school wrestling. I'm fascinated by it. Yeah, golden era for a reason, right? Let's check out this AJ Lee. It's Taco Kid says, Cena was such a heel in Total Divas. I know, he was a crazy person. It was hilarious. It was hilarious to see. It's like, no, you can't sit on anything. No, you can't put any pictures out. No, we can't eat here and use the cutlery or use this. It's going to make a mess. It's like, oh, that might leave rigs. Oh, you're going to use that without a coaster? The man was a crazy person, and I loved it. It was very funny. Matt Batten, showcase mode can be fixed. Great if the fixed goals make it more fun. You agree with my takes, Matt? Well, that's very nice, man. I appreciate that, but yeah, it's just, for me, it wasn't fun. But I know James enjoyed the mode. So, I mean, some people are enjoying the mode. And I did get some comments of people that enjoyed it. For me, it was just way too repetitive with the same objectives over and over again. And for me, you shouldn't be locking content behind that mode, because they've had the issues of save files corrupting for years, for a decade now, and they haven't been fixed. So if they're not going to fix that, then I don't see how they can... That's a pretty good energy. I don't see how they can put any content behind that when it's going to take you 4 to 6 hours to re-grind it if your save file corrupts, right? So it sucks. Where are we? James says it was better back then, but now it's still good, just not as good. Joey, you already know, says Daniel Bryan on Total Divas was really funny as F. Two Sucks says, I hope there will be some ECW wrestler cause in the future. There's already some ECW ones. I'll look up some ECW. I'll just tag ECW, see what comes up. But there are definitely some out here. We'll take a look for you. Let's see. Where are we? James says, I'm a historian for WWE. It's what I love. Hey, no problems there. We all loved wrestling at some point. That's why we're all here, right? Joey says, Joey already knows, says, Dubs, what's your favorite new addition in 2K24? I don't know yet, man. I haven't played enough of the game to really know. Creation Suite's always going to be one of my favorite features, but I don't really know what's new from this year to last year because I didn't play last year. Why is all this weird stuff under ECW? This is strange. There's a lot of pages for ECW, but let's go with most downloaded. Yes, I don't really know what my newest favorite new addition is. Hopefully I'll get to say Universe Mode. Hopefully it's going to be amazing, but I haven't tested that out yet. So let's see what the number one downloaded Sabu looks like. Matt says, Attitude Era was great, James. James agrees, for sure, one of the best. James says, my rankings was Attitude Era number 1, Golden Era number 2, Ruthless Aggression third, and the last is the newer era. I mean, that's a pretty good ranking system. I don't know too many people that would disagree with you. Maybe they would alternate Ruthless Aggression and Golden Era, but it's just a matter of opinion. James says, well, yeah, but right now, but Vince, without him, we would not have those awesome memories from the Attitude Era. Exactly, and more. Sorry about that. Oh, James, don't be sorry, man. All good, man. It's all good. James says, I didn't mean it like that, but Vince is definitely the greatest, but Hunter is great at booking and his job, but not of all time. No, I think Hunter's doing a fantastic job, or The Rock and his crew and whoever is, booking those promos, doing that stuff. I think it's a lot. I think wrestling's a lot in a much better place today than it's been in probably the last decade. The last few years, and since like Triple H has come over, and with the onset of AEW and stuff, I think wrestling's more exciting now than it's been in, say, like the last 10 years, personally. Matt Batten says, my favorite eras of wrestling was Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, WWE New Era, James. Yeah, so there you go. So it's very similar. Like I said, some people might alternate that. Dwight F. Brush says, I'm having a hard time when going to customize a create a wrestler that I've downloaded from Community Creations. It always freezes up. Is this happening to anyone else? I'm playing on PS5. Dwight, I haven't gone in to customize any creator wrestlers outside of my own yet. And I haven't had issues with my own, obviously. But yeah, with anyone's downloaded off Community Creations, I haven't had that issue yet myself because I haven't gone in and looked. So maybe someone else in chat can answer that for him. Unfortunately, I can't answer that for you, my friend. Let's take a look at this. Taz, James says, yeah, definitely. King Nacho Man says, need to bring back Attitude Era mode from WWE 13. That was fun. I think it'd be fun to play like a Monday Night Wars, story, and then maybe have their own twist on it so where they can actually make the invasion angle good. I don't know why Jay White's under ECW, but let's take a look at Rhino. James right now is doing a second playthrough for my channel. Oh, right on. You're doing a second playthrough of the Attitude Era from WWE 13, and you're having fun. That's awesome. Matt says Showcase was makes me sad. Other than it's a great game. If you like it, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's totally fine. Whatever people enjoy. I personally just think there shouldn't be stuff locked behind it, because I really don't enjoy it. I'd love it if they just changed it a bit, because I think it had a lot of potential to be really awesome. To have more people enjoy it. It's just the lengthy mandatory objectives just really takes me out of my enjoyment. I don't know why there's a Swerve Strickland. There's so many non-ECW guys here. Let's take a look at Lance Storm. 2K13 was your favorite showcase mode, James. Yeah, Matt says you good. You good. We happy you're here, James. Yeah, and James says, Matt, yeah, I enjoyed it. I agree. Does get boring. I got bored after 3 matches. Well, there you go. Trendy says, hi, bro. Welcome to the stream, sure. How you doing? Search Trendy, please. Yeah, no, sorry, my friend. We don't do that here. But thanks for popping by. That was nice of you. Wolfman, exciting words. There you go. Wolf mode. I've never had to do that myself before. But there you go. Wolf mode says, exciting for Marks. Young Matt Batten says, young Vince was great with the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, great characters, great stories. Stone Cold Steve Austin got me into wrestling. King Nacho Man says, agree, Matt. James Reader says, I'm doing a second playthrough for 24 Showcase, and it's boring, but I make it fun my way with recording videos. And King Nacho Man says, I'm going to get the game right now on Steam. Oh, there you go. King Nacho Man getting the game on Steam. James says, have fun. Hope you like it. Yep, definitely. 100%. And chat, if you have not already, leave a like on the video. It helps the algo and pushes the video out there for more people that we can get subscribed to the channel so we can get to that magical 2K number before the end of March so that I can give you guys your 3 copies of WWE 2k24. Let's get to that. This Raven's pretty decent. Don't love the face, but it's not terrible. I give it a thumbs up. Matt says WrestleMania 13 match was great. Enjoyed it. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart. It was a great match. One of my favorite matches ever. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay, perfect. A Raven from WCW. Maybe this will be a better Raven. That actually, the first one I like better than the second one. I don't like the hair in the second one. And where are we at? We said, Last of My Kin, Gemini King says, there's a good Naomi Trinity CAW. Glad they made her to add her to SmackDown. Okay, so Trinity. Let's look at that, because we're only on page 1 of ECW, so we can come back to ECW. You said Trinity. Let's take a look. It's probably going to be under Naomi, isn't it? Well, we'll search Trinity and see what happens. See if she comes up. You can tell us if I get the right one. And James says, Matt agreed, and the most violent match of all time. I mean, really, the most violent matches was like, well, I mean, just brutal-wise, like injuring their bodies and killing them was like Undertaker versus Mankind in that Hell in a Cell, right? Which one of these was the really awesome one that you were speaking of there? Last of My Kin. Let me know which one I should look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, or 8. Which one of these was the awesome Naomi? Boom, the first one. All right. First one. Oh, cool. And I'm assuming they made her boots and stuff glow for her entrance and stuff like that. That's cool. Naomi Ka is perfect. Well, this person's going to definitely get a thumbs up from me. We'll give them a favorite of the creator. And we'll even go check out what other content came from this creator if you're such a big fan, Gemini King. Oh, so far their only creation, but that's totally fine. It's really good, and I understand these creations take a lot of time, chat. A lot of time to get these things done. So this is why I wanted to give some shout outs, some love, show off some of the creators. I will be doing a specific series of videos for the channel of a creator showcase and just going over, but I'm trying to get a catalog from specific creators where they have like a bunch of things I can show off, and I can that way go like creator by creator instead of just having a mix mash of so many different ones. I can just go like, this creator has like these 10 awesome, creations. Check them out and show off their entrances, all that fun stuff. So it's definitely something I'm going to start doing for the channel. Again, I just want to build up a catalog of cool cause from them. But I always favorite anybody that's making cool stuff. Ah, cool. They even got the like stuff in the hair. That's attention to detail. Pretty cool. Where are we at? Sorry, it says Denver Ninja Gaming. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? It says, hey man, great face scan video. People on Reddit are gonna love it. They're always trying to figure out how to do face scans. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm happy it's helpful. One of the biggest things that I think I don't remember if I mentioned this in the video is you can do it on your phone. Like I literally did it on my phone the first time. I just had to get rid of the eyes because I couldn't get them to line up for mine personally. So I just uploaded it, through some my paint program, and then just got rid of the eyes and colored them in. But I've had people like in my comment section saying, "Oh, I wish I could do this, but I don't have a PC." I was like, "You can do it on your phone." And they tried it. They're like, "Oh, it works perfectly. Thanks." So yeah, I'm really happy that that video is getting out to people. Really, really proud of that one because once I found that method, because I was just thinking because I could never figure out how to get my face on those like textures. Like I'll show chat what I mean. With the face textures here really quickly. So if you go to create a superstar, Let's just go. Oh, here, this will kill two birds with one stone. Someone was saying if it would crash their game if they went to edit a custom wrestler, right? So let's just go to a custom MJF. Let's try and edit them, see if it crashes our game. So this will, nope, looks like that worked fine for me. And cool. So if you go to face template here, oh, nope, sorry, not face template. If you go to face photo capture, blah, 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 it has these, like, see these weird templates with like just the skin color as the whole back and it just got the face in the middle. So I don't know if 2K has these assets like on their website or somewhere. I didn't find it, but I literally just in the video typed in like, you know, create a wrestler face scan, PNG textures or whatever. I said it all in the video. And I just found one with Adam Cole, which to me was a better skin tone than the super pale white one that I ended up with when I tried doing it myself. And I just knew, I was like, well, there's got to be face swapping apps, right? So I wonder if that would work. And it worked perfectly first try. So I was really, really proud of that video. I'm glad it helped so many people. Oh, see, look, I can throw my face on MJF here. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's funny. But yeah, it's really awesome. I'm glad it helped people. Literally, the fact that you can do it on your phone makes it super easy, super simple. Literally get your face in the game within 5 minutes. And you can get it on a wrestler in like 5 minutes. It's like the easiest way I've ever been. It's the first time I've ever been able to do it. So yeah, very proud of that video. Thank you for bringing that up. Appreciate you. Shoutouts to you. Glad you enjoyed the video. Where are we in chat here? Yeah, so thanks for that, Denver. Last of my kin, Gemini Gaming. Let's go back. I didn't need to edit this, but it worked fine for me at going into the editing. Didn't crash my game. No issues there. So for whoever was saying that was happening to them on PS5, I'm not sure. I don't have the issue here on Xbox Series X. But yeah, sorry. Getting back to the chat. Where did I leave off? Naomi is great. Yes, I have. There we go. Last of my kin says, yes, I have yet to see it in action, but I love what they did for her. Matt says, Naomi is great, but she's always great fun to watch. Happy she's back in WWE now. James says, same Matt, one of my favorites right now, and her entrance has always been good. I agree. Nice. That's cool. Let's look at some arenas, because people were saying arenas are looking fire. So let's look at some arenas. Down to Denver again says there is no spreadsheet on Reddit. Last year had over 500 entries in the most realistic cause from every promotion. I mean, I hope it helps people. I hope the video gets out to more people, because it was, once I figured that out and found that free AI face swapping website that lets you do I think 6 free per day or something. I was like, perfect. First try, worked perfectly, and wham bam, thank you, man. We were all good to go. I saw a cool thing on Twitter that had a TNA. It had the stuff up, like the X Division cage. I'm wondering if I can find that. Let's take a look at All In, and I'll see if I can find the tweet. TNA X Division 3E 2k24. So All In London. Neat. Give it an upvote. But where are we? Last of my kin, Gemini King says, you're on Twitter, where I saw Fatal, Steven, and What's the Status, and other great COD creators. Good job for the WWE community. Yeah, the creators are really incredible. Oh, there's no... What's that match called? Ultimate X or something? There it is. So what is it called? So just type in Ultimate X. Okay. So let's try and see if we can find this arena, because it looks super cool. Ultimate X. This looked super, super cool. Yeah, so somehow they were able to get that staging as part of the arena. So that's super cool. I think we're going to download that just because, and we'll favorite the creator, because that was so creative how they got that stuff in there. So this was apparently a collaboration with Prince Marty M and Halloween. So let's make sure I'm following Marty M as well. Oh, I am. Okay, cool. Because these creators are absolutely incredible. How do I want content by the creator. See what else they did. Yeah, the community is incredible. Twitter's always awesome showcasing this stuff, so I'm happy to put up videos showcasing them as well in the future here. Where I got lost in chat. James says, sad that Naomi won't be in 24. Official Mark said, sorry, battery went dead on the iPad. Naomi seems like Naomi and Bianca should turn heel to add some layers to an edge to their characters. Official Mark, all good, man. Appreciate you for watching the stream and coming back, man. Thank you very much. But Matt Batten says, we get next year, I'm fine. Can't wait to see her in WWE2k24. Agreed to. So people are excited for Naomi. That's good. A man of God, welcome back to the channel. Cheers to you. Thank you very much for joining us. He says, praise and gratitude, Brother Dubs King, and praise and gratitude, kings and queens in the chat. Much love to you, buddy. Thank you for always coming out and supporting the stream. James says, hey, Mr. Dubs, I'm upset about the new DLC pack that was revealed with Pat McAfee and his crew, which is stupid. Yeah, but what was said about that, I saw an Assembles video. Matt did a video on that, I think, earlier today, and he was saying that Pat McAfee said he wanted to make sure that if he was getting put in the game, that it wasn't taking away slots from any other wrestlers, any other legends, any other anything. So that pack is being thrown in there. 2K told him that that wasn't replacing or taking the place of any other wrestlers. So you can't, I mean, I think it's silly, but it's just more DLC that we wouldn't have had otherwise. And it was because Pat McAfee, I think, said he wasn't going to be in, didn't want to be in the game unless his whole crew could be in the game. Oh, this is cool. Did he actually manage to get the ramp? I don't know if he got that ramp all the way up, but if it's from the same guy, I'll give it a download anyways. This guy seems to know what he's doing with arenas for cool extra stuff. James says, hey, Mr. Dubs, I'm upset. Oh, yeah, sorry, we just talked about that. And Official Mark says, Naomi and Bianca should... Oh, sorry, I already covered that as well. Man of God says, how is everyone's Tuesday going? Mine is going fantastic now that I'm here with you guys. Very much appreciate you all for joining me. It's always nice to chat with you guys. Matt says, my guy is here. Hey, how are you doing tonight? Man of God, love talking wrestling with you, dude. Aw, that's so nice. I love to see chat getting along. Fostering a wholesome community over here. Loving that. Loving that, you guys. That's great. That warms my heart. Glad that you guys all get along. James says they could have added a pack with retro wrestlers, but they do that. I mean, again, 2K's already done retro packs, wrestlers, whatever. They did what they've probably had their budget allocated for as far as... Because, you know, they have to pay the wrestlers that are coming as DLC. So maybe they were like, we've got the budget. WWE themselves want you in the game, so we're putting this pack in. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. It's whatever. There's lots of DLC packs coming this year, so I'm not really complaining. There's so many DLCs every year, like so many characters that I don't care about that come in these packs, so it's whatever. I'm not super upset about it, so. Matt Batten says, great tonight, man of God. Major Pain, welcome to the channel. How you doing? He says, check out my creations of Jimmy Snuka and Lou Albano. All right, let's, I'll get back to this. But you said Lou Albano and Jimmy Snuka. Lou. Oh, I can't put a space? Okay. Albano. Captain Lou. Didn't he play Mario Brothers on, play Mario on, like, the Mario Brothers? Like, yeah, he totally did. He was Mario, and in the Mario Brothers cartoon from when I was a kid, they had, like, the real-life Mario and Luigi to, like, do the intro for the show and like the outro for the show, and like these funny little skits, like a 2-minute skit, like a short basically, but like back in the late 80s. So there's Captain Lou. Give you an upvote there, good sir. And content by the creator. There's his Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Very cool, man. Very neat indeed. Feel free, chat, to go on and check out these cars yourself if you like what you see. Let's take a look. There's your Jimmy Snuka custom portrait. Don't know why custom, if you made any custom signs. I don't know why they don't work and don't go on. You've got his finishers here with a diving body splash. All you got like all the stuff there. His move chops, his karate chops. You got the move sets and everything. Wonderful. Guys, make sure you go check this out. And shout outs to Major Payne in the chat with his cool custom creations here. James says, hey, good to see you, a man of God. Welcome back. Denver Ninja says, dude, if you were looking for AEW people, I make an AEW universe every year. I'm super picky about picking the most realistic cause. I can definitely send you a lot of good creators and AEW peeps. That'd be great. I mean, I'm always happy to, like, I always follow creators when I see their stuff on Twitter. That's cool. Anytime I see, like, good cause and stuff on Twitter, I'll just give them a follow and, like the stuff so I can find it again and so I can search them up and find them later. So, yeah, I'm always looking for good creators to showcase in videos. For me, I don't really care about getting them like in my game. Like I'll get whatever's the best out there when I eventually get to my universe mode. But for community creator spotlights and stuff, I definitely want to show off as much cool stuff as I can. And Matt says, be fine if she's late DLC character. Agree, James. Man of God says, Matt, what's good, brother? How you doing tonight? I'm blessed, finally able to relax. That's nice. Good for you, man of God. Matt says, great tonight, relax, talking wrestling. Wrestling is my life. That's awesome. Dwight says, thanks, brother. No problem. Man of God says, thank you, brother. How you doing tonight? I'm fantastic. Thank you. Oh, you said that you were saying that to James. The official Mark says, that's a dead ringer. I never would want to see my face on a wrestler. Hilarious, right? Oh, the crowd signs. I love that. The Kurt Angle is a crowd sign. Fantastic. Give that an upvote just because that's funny. James says, just been chilling. Blessed to be alive on another day on Earth. Aw, how nice. A man of God says, I feel you on that. I love wrestling and wrestling games are my favorites. James says, new arenas. I just downloaded the Raw and SmackDown for my realistic universe. That's awesome. Ooh, there's so much chat. I fell behind. It just dropped me to the bottom again. Woo woo. And where are we? Oh my. We got so far away. And then we've got official Mark can anyone say if Sheamus has his old theme from 2012 from the Persona cards in my faction? Denver says it's from mods. Amanda God says, I don't know, bro. James says, yeah, same. I mean, I'm happy. Oh, he was talking about the Pat McAfee DLC because he enjoyed him on commentary, but his crew is a bad idea. I mean, that's what he wanted to get him in the game. So, I mean, that's what happened. Just maybe, hopefully, like, you know, Matt said, like Assemble said, they end up having... sorry... hopefully they end up having like cool move sets or something, like new moves they bring to the game for creator wrestlers and stuff like that. Like, who knows? There could be some good creation stuff that comes from it, hopefully. I thought I just said arenas only. Could have sworn I did. Denver says he is a lot of them last year. He even did one on a ship. That's pretty cool. The official Mark says, thanks, man. Man says, I wish they added Lash Legend and Naomi. James says, same. King Nacho says, I don't care for Pat McAfee. I don't think most people do, to be fair. He's fine on commentary. I don't think anyone really cares whether he's in the game or not. But, you know, WWE obviously wanted him. James says, Matt has some top-notch content. Oh yeah, Assemble definitely has fantastic content for sure. Friend of the channel, great guy, fantastic dude, super nice. Helped me a lot along my journey. Gave me some good advice and stuff. So yeah, very very nice guy. Much love to Matt. Appreciate Assemble 100%. He's a great guy. Definitely go check out his channel if you're not already subbed to him as well. But after the stream. Official Mark says, "Oh, you just came back. Cool to see you, man." Wolf Mode says the Pat Crap Affy pack. So there you go. Not everybody's a fan. Corrick and Hall. Let's take a look at that. Only one view. Yeah, interesting. Always gonna support, brother. Appreciate that, man of God. Denver Ninja, get music and new entrances out of it and moves to use, so that's a plus. Exactly, right? I mean, you just gotta look at the positive. Marty M, how you doing? Those are some cool arenas. I know, right? These are pretty sweet. The TNA M Ultimate X arena. Did I even get the right one? Like, I did download this one, right? Pretty sure that's the one I downloaded. It doesn't say downloaded, though. But I feel like I downloaded it. It wasn't this one. No, I definitely had those things. So I got the right one. Man of God, are you going to do universe mode? I mean, I'll do a universe mode at some point. I just, as you can see with these streams, I don't really get much chance to play the game if I'm streaming them. That's why I wasn't streaming like every day. Because if I stream and I'm just playing the game, it's boring for you guys. But if I interact with chat too much, then I never actually get to any of the game. So it's like a catch-22. You know what I mean? So when I do play the game, I got to just kind of weigh, like, am I going to do this on stream or am I going to make a video series about it, right? And Universe is one that I haven't really decided. I think I'm probably going to make a video series on it. We'll see how they do. I'm still working on my AEW Fight Forever Universe series that I'm going to be doing. I'm not dropping that. It's just obviously with this game just coming out and other games that are fun. And I mean, I have my Quest 3 that I've barely touched and haven't played any VR in so long. So I got lots of stuff to catch up on. Dumpster match arenas. So they are able to get this stuff in straight in now without mods. That's so crazy. I'm on Xbox and I can do the dumpster arena for a casket match. That's so neat. I mean, it looks kind of janky because you're still lifting the actual casket lid when you lift it, and the garbage lid doesn't actually, like, lift up, I don't think. But it's still pretty neat. Ambulance match template. Okay, let's take a look at that. These creators do some fun things. Oh, so they got the stretcher. Cool. I think I'm going to download that because I saw that stretcher, and they actually, the wrestlers actually react to it when they hit it. So that's cool. Like they hit it and then kind of fall off. I saw a clip on Twitter of that. So that's really neat that these things are in there without mods. I thought I was going to need mods for that. That's so cool. That's really neat. Were they able to do that last year, chat? Were like creators able to upload arenas that had assets that actually had collision detection into like without mods? Because that when I saw this stretcher right here, when you do an ambulance match, when you like power bomb someone off the ambulance, they'll hit the stretcher and then fall off of it, right? The animation's a little bit jank, but they still react to the hitting of the stretcher first before they fall to the ground. And I didn't think you could do that without mods. So like, was this a thing before or is this new to 2K24? Because that's super awesome. Where are we? Tristan Nielsen, try not to miss any of the chat there. Hey, how are you doing, Tristan? I got 2K24. I haven't got my first pack yet with CM Punk in it. I haven't got yet the pre-ordered. I pre-ordered the game. Yeah, that's because the CM Punk pack hasn't been released, and it's not being released, I think, until May. So you don't get any of those DLC packs until they release. So like the last DLC pack, I think, comes out in like November. So you're not going to be getting any of those wrestlers until those DLC pack dates release. So like the CM Punk one, I think is coming in May, but the one that has like Jade Cargill, I think is coming in like November of this year, right? So you're going to be waiting for a little while for a lot of that DLC. The official mark says, I can't complain from McAfee with the amount of people they put on the season pass. Yeah, this is a very chill, cool place to talk wrestling and wrestling video games. I appreciate that, you guys. Appreciate that, Mark. That's super nice to say. Matt says, I'm happy about that and agree with James. King Notchman says, that's a good snooker. Yep, shout outs to the guy who made that. Shout outs to, it wasn't Marty M, it was, trying to scroll up here too. I've lost his name. Major Payne. Major Payne found it. That was the guy who made that Jimmy Snuka. And now I'm lost on chat again. Man of God says, I'm a beat Pat McAfee and his friends up on the game in a gauntlet match. See, there you go. The official mark says Snuka is the only person to be removed from the Hall of Fame. Was he officially removed? I wasn't sure. I didn't know that. So there you go. You learn something every day. Oh my goodness. So much chat today. How are you guys doing? You guys are going crazy. I'm still trying to get back up. Because every time it scrolls me to the bottom and I have to scroll back up to try and find where I was. I remember when he was... Dwight says, I remember when he was Mario. Yeah, when Captain Lou was Mario. Yeah, you got to be of an older generation to remember that, chat. Major Payne says, sweet, thanks, bro. Marty M says, I made All In. Oh, you made the All In Arena? That's very cool. Let's go look that up. Let's see what these are first. I don't know what that is. Thunderdome and Light Stadium, Night 2 Stadium. Templates. Okay, cool. So we're looking for All In. It's probably the one I already downloaded, but let's take a look. Let's find it, chat. Hopefully I'm searching arenas, not superstars. All right. So All In London. So you made this one, Marty? Let's give that an upvote. Not sure if that one's yours or if this one's yours. But we gave this one an upvote, so I don't know which one's yours, but they both got upvotes. So thank you for the creations, brother. We appreciate you. And James says, hey, Mr. Dubs, can you check my Shield Seth Rollins? Can you just give me a hashtag? That would be a lot easier to search than that, because I don't know if when I type in hashtags, if I can just type in the creators' names. Let me just type in Zebra, see what comes up. Oh, we're doing arenas. Right. Superstars. Nothing under Zebra. It's because I used to... Is that why? Did I spell it wrong? Did I read it wrong? Let's see. Seth Rollins. I think this is yours. 66933. So this looks like it. Our boy James here made this Seth Rollins right here. Let's take a look. Content by the creator. Take a look at James's stuff. He's got a new Jey Uso attire. Well, let's take a look at your work, James. That's pretty cool. Yeet. I like the sunglasses. Yeet. Cool. And Matt said, made me laugh. Thanks, man of God. Man of God, why was he removed from the Hall of Fame? Mark says, cool, Marty. James says, yo, Marty, I love your creations. They're awesome. Matt says, check out our All In. I want AEW arenas too. I did check out the All In just now. Marty M said, thank you, bro. Of course. Shout outs to you, man. All the best. Appreciate you. Man of God says, no problem, brother. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that ECW DLC to come out. I know, that one we have to wait a while for, right? Official Mark said, yeah, can't talk about that on stream. Matt says, Kurt Angle sign is great, made me laugh. James says, I'm putting that on him now. Man of God says, Shield, I never knew that, bro. I'm very late when it comes to that. So there you go. You got a Roman Reigns here. And the official Mark says, Sonny is still in there with, again, can't talk about that. Matt says, can't wait to see the ECW pack. CM Punk, agree, man of God. Man of God says, anybody else going to do universe mode? I mean, I'm definitely doing it at some point. Again, I just don't have the time just yet. Because it usually takes me like a while, like weeks to set up, or at least a few days to set up my universe mode properly. Because it's a lot of downloading of assets from community creations. Matt says, you're welcome. Like AEW, I'm not the biggest fan. It's great. I enjoy Swerve and Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay. Yep, they're all solid picks. Marty M says, thank you, brother. Yeah. Amanda God says, yeah, because I want them in my universe mode, I'm going to make them. Official Mark says, hells yeah, man. I'm 100% doing universe mode since you can finally change who you face in rivalry actions. And we'll try and get through some of these. Find the ones that are more directed at me so I can get through them a little faster. Official Mark says, I hope Broken Universe doesn't collapse in the process. Yeah, right. I hope that doesn't break the game. And it brought me to the bottom of chat again. Wolf Mode thinks characters will be removed or released from DLC if someone's canceled or released in real life. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's not Vince behind the wheel anymore, so I don't know. I just really don't know. Jade Cargill is in September with Nia Jax, other wrestlers too. Mr. 30 Plus says, Dubs, what is up, sir? Welcome to the stream, Mr. 30 Plus. I told you I was going to stream tonight. You guys are all asking me and commenting, when's the next stream? Are you going to stream tonight in all my videos? So this is for you guys. Shoutouts to you. Shoutouts to you, Mr. 30 Plus and King Notchman. Both of you guys have been bugging me for the last few days. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to break down. I'm going to do it. I'm a little sleepy, a little tired, but it's okay. My girlfriend made me a delicious meal tonight. Had a lovely steak bites. We had roast potatoes, French bread, and a beautiful pasta salad. It was absolutely wonderful. Look at that, Roman Reigns. That's solid. So shout outs to my lovely lady, because I wouldn't... Pardon me?
Baguettes.
Baguette, whatever. Same difference, sorry. Okay. We had a baguette. It wasn't French bread. A baguette. And I'm sure I'm going to get hit with one later on if I'm not careful. That's really cool. Roman. I like that one. This is all stuff from James, friend of the channel. We're checking him out right now. He also made a suit Cody Rhodes. So go check out if you like any of these creations. This is, you can just type in zebra into the hashtags and this stuff will all come up for you. Or it should anyways. So I think I gave a thumbs up to everything. And favorite the creator. There we go. Cool. So shout outs to James. Matt. Man, what's up, boys? Matt Batten says, I like it's great fan. Great tonight, Mr. 30 Plus. Everybody's just chatting. Cool. Let's try and get out. Yeah, see, I don't need to put your whole hashtag in, James. I just needed just zebra. That was good enough. I found it. Right? Matt Batten. If they made that, that's great. Download it on PS Fine. Marty, great work, Marty. Ooh, oh, and Denver Ninja says, I made a bunch of tattoo images if you look up the hashtag. I don't know if I can even say that on stream. Or if it'll let me type that in. Let's just type in ghost. Ghost. See if this comes up with it. And you said you made tattoos and images, so I probably don't want to search superstars then, so I'm going to have to research this. Images. And ghost might not be enough. You're right. That's my bad, because that's something that might come up. See if this finds it. Let's see. In the creator name. Not finding the right creator name. But there's 2 pages. Maybe we'll find it here. No. Do I really have to type in the whole thing? I didn't for the last one. Let's try again. What is it? 19140. Oh my goodness, chat. Okay. You better not be putting stuff that's going to get us canceled on Christmas. So... Are these like the right... Because this is all from the same creator as I got the last one. So... Is this... Denver, is this the right... Are these the right ones? I'm going to have to scroll down, way down in chat if these are... Yeah, okay, these are the right ones. Okay, cool. So, yeah, because your creator name is... Like Disaster North America, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Let's give these an upvote. Halloween. See, I can't use real tattoos don't ever seem to blend well because I don't think you can pick skin color from an image that isn't a face image. So it's so hard for me to get the skin tone right for when the tattoos have color, like from like if people are using real life tattoos. I always have such a hard time getting oh, that's a cool one. But I always have a hard time getting the right colors. That's why I always just take generic images as opposed to real tatties, because I've always had that problem where they would just stand out color-wise. For me, anyways. Matt says, I like it. Mr. 30 says, I'm good. Oh, he's talking to a man. He's just got into bed, catching the stream and relaxing. Mr. 30, shout-outs to you, man. Appreciate you showing up. Everybody in chat right now, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video as it helps push the algo out further. We appreciate everybody in here tonight. Matt says, that's great. I like it. Download it downloading it on PS5, James. That's nice. Official Mark says, I really want them to add body damage, better selling, turnbuckle fights. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I love the dynamic selling. I understand you don't want to say those things. So Mark, I think the turnbuckle fighting would be interesting. I like that they added the like boo, yeah, like that one, the punching gimmick that you can only do once per match if you like hold the X button or whatever. I think that's a neat little gimmick. I could see, but if they add too many of those and you could do too many of those in a match, it might start becoming annoying, you know? I do like the addition of that, though, but they could definitely do different stuff with the turnbuckles. I hate, personally, the managers taking off the turnbuckles too much because you can accidentally get disqualified just by whipping someone in the turnbuckle, like more than once. Dwight says, well, guys, I'm off to bed. God bless you all, and hope you have a good night. Dwight, thank you for catching the stream. If you're still here, much love. Appreciate you for coming out and showing up. Very nice of you. You have a good night. Two Silk says, I was trying Universe Mode yesterday and it gave me 25 matches. What do you mean it gave you 25 matches? Like on one card? Like one Monday Night Raw or something? You got 25 matches? Because I think you can customize and set that yourself. Let's make sure I upvote all of these. That's a cool one. Some pretty cool tattoos here. Definitely. Tristan Nielsen says, I've been a WWE fan for a long time. I think we've all been wrestling fans for quite a while. I know I have since I was a little kid. Wolf Mode says they took away Nash, Carter, and 2K22 same day I bought the DLC, like a few hours prior. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But again, that was under the Vince McMahon era, so who knows? Cool little penguin there. Matt says, download it all on PS5 for all of James's cause. That's cool. Mr. 30 says, appreciate it. By the way, I found out why we can't download Brock. It's because we don't have the 40 years edition. Yeah, I know. Like, my chat told me that 3 million times, like my comment section. Quite aware that I needed the 40 years. That's why I couldn't download Brock, but that's all right. If he comes back to the WWE, I could see them patching him into the game since he's already there. Oh, that's super cool. I really like that one. I don't know where I'd use it, but especially black and white like that. Oh, I tried downloading it and it said, no, thank you. That was the first crash we've had today, chat. That was the first crash today. Where are we? The official mark says, and I lost it because it scrolled to the bottom. Totally a man that could. And anything directed towards me. Denver says it will let you type it in. I don't understand how fighting for over 20 years, but not on how fighting on a ladder for over 20 years, but not on the turnbuckle. Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. That kind of turnbuckle fights. I gotcha. I thought you meant like bouncing their head off the turnbuckle like they can and like they've done in the announce table in years past. I thought that's what you were talking about. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I mean, it's they could definitely implement it. I think that would actually be a fun addition, Mark. Who knows? Maybe we could see something like that in Ultra Pro Wrestling down the line at some point, right? If enough people ask for it. And the only way you're going to get that stuff is if you're asking for it, right? That's the only way we get things. And Denver says those are your tattoos. You have all those tattoos all over? That's pretty That's pretty crazy. Crazy. Where is the search? Did it save my hashtags? It did. Cool. I can get... Oh, is it going to show just superstars? Yep. So let's go to images. Bow, 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 bow. So you have all these tattoos. That's pretty sick. Pretty cool. I really like that one. This one's probably my favorite. Though this, the Halloween one, and this guy's sick too. And the penguin's awesome too. And this dude I haven't looked at. That's pretty cool too. That's pretty cool. What else we got? We got some creative wrestlers. Oops. We got some creative wrestlers and some face images. Sweet. Awesome. See, he figured out how to put his face in the game properly. It took me forever. But I'm happy my video's helping a lot of people. That's great. I'm loving all the feedback I'm getting from that. Where are we in chat? My scroll wheel's not working. There it is. Nope, that didn't move. Something in my OBS moved, but I'm not sure what it was. So I'm a little lost. But Jungling, hello. Denver, cool stuff. Hello to you, Jungling. James says, hey, Mr. Dubs, can you upload your character? He looks awesome. Yeah, he's already there, man. You can already download him. Just type in Dubs into the search. He's already there. He's already there. You just gotta type in... Oops. Dubs. That should be it. And I gotta be searching under superstars, not images. Oh, someone uploaded a different Dubs. But yeah, my guy's right here. Should be updated too with my second attire, yeah. Yep. He's right there. Right there, right there, right there. Mr. 30 Plus. Wrestling is all about surprises, man. Yep. Denver says, thanks for the kind words. My pleasure, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Thanks for showing out. Thanks for showing off your creations, man. That's what this stream's all about. King Nacho Man says, I got the game, but it booted me into my faction and I can't get out. King Nacho Man says, what's with the cards? I'm not sure what cards you're referring to. Matt says, you're welcome. Great tattoos. The skull tattoo's my favorite. Anyone else talking to me that I'm missing so I can catch up? Mark says it doesn't matter even if it's a mini game. It can be a fight like the fighting on the ladder. Yeah, I think that would be actually better than a mini game personally. I personally would prefer that. Oh yeah, and I bet you my custom signs didn't upload with them. Nope, they didn't. I don't know why the custom signs don't upload with people. Oh, they'll. Denver says, "Lol, damn." King says, "Never mind, I got it." Last, my king, Gemini King says, "Mr. Dub's question: You think they're gonna release the Nightmare Family Pack? I have it on my PS5 when I bought 40 years, but on Xbox I bought the regular one. So I added later 40. Couldn't buy the night. Oh, you got it afterwards, so you couldn't get the Nightmare anymore. I think they'll definitely add it for sure. Most years they do. Like, why would they say no to money, right? It's just more money if they release the pack. So I think you might have to wait a little bit, maybe even as far as like till the first DLC comes out. But other than that, yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't release it. It's just more money for them. James says, all the creators in the stream, keep working hard on your creations and never give up. Oh, what inspiring words. Denver says, thank you very much, Matt. I plan on putting up more. Matt says, you're welcome. Download the Skull. He downloaded the Skull one on PS5. And a man of God says 2K needs to get it together with their crashing. I just got lost in chat again because I hit the scroll wheel down and it dragged me to the bottom. It crashed on you the other day like 4 times. That's no fun. Yeah, it's really frustrating when that's happening, especially if you're trying to set up a universe or something like that. It gets really frustrating, for sure. Denver says, much love, chat, and hope everyone's week goes well. Glad I decided to check out the channel and now those aren't your personal tattoos. I just like to upload a lot of tattoos on community creations. I have a few caused too. Oh, cool. James says, I like the clown ones. And Marty says, working on Firefly Funhouse right now. Cool. Matt says, been a wrestling fan since 97. Steve Austin got you into wrestling. I bet you there's a lot of people in the world that can say Stone Cold Steve Austin got them into wrestling. He was one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, depending on who you're asking. Trying to catch up to the chat. Love Ty says, dude, you look just like my cousin. Do you know a Tyler? I mean, I've known many Tylers throughout my life. Depends. Are you in Canada? Matt Batten says, thanks for being here. We appreciate you, Denver. The Man of God says, Denver, no problem at all. Same to you. The Official Mark says, I would love to add them to Ultra Pro Wrestling. They're charging $5 a wrestler. Could be pricing themselves out for those additions. I thought Revenge had a very basic turnbuckle fighting. If they do that, I'm in. Well, it's going to have, they're going to animate, like Ultra Pro Wrestling's going to animate every single move that was ever in the Aki game. So if it was in an Aki game, it'll be animated into the game. And they actually sent me an exclusive, like from their Patreon thing. They actually sent me the animation that they're working on of the Van Terminator, one of their own unique animations, and it looks awesome so far. From the really short clip they sent me, super cool. Unfortunately, I can't share it on the channel or anything like that. But if you subscribe to the Patreon at all, you've seen it. It looks really cool, very promising. Very excited for the unique moves that weren't in the Aki games that they're working on and stuff like that. For me, finally having a Van Terminator animation for my favorite wrestler, Rob Van Dam, having a proper Van Terminator where you can actually use the chair is going to be absolutely incredible to me. Where are we? Matt says, oh yeah, and Official Mark, the whole idea you have to remember too for Ultra Pro Wrestling is that you can create anybody from any era in the Creator Wrestler, and like the Creator Wrestler is a full open sandbox. You can download anybody from Community Creations. You only download the like DLC of characters you want to support, because half the money that you're spending on the specific DLC goes directly to the wrestler themselves. And they said like they leave it up to all the wrestlers or the families of the wrestlers that they're getting as DLC to the price point they want. And they let them know, like, if they have no idea how much to price it, UPW said they can price it accordingly. But it's like they have to know, it's like, if they price too high, people might not download it. If they price low, then more people might get it. But it's up to them at the end of the day how much they want to get per DLC. So if you see certain characters costing more than somebody else, just know that's the individual wrestler or family of said wrestler. If they're a late wrestler, if they've passed away, they're the ones putting that price point in there or telling UPW to put in that price point. Because otherwise UPW said they can have a suggested price point for them of what they think is a fair price and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it'll be up to the wrestlers themselves to pick their price point. That's a pretty cool Spider-Man at $20.99. Very cool. What's his finisher? Finisher's a standing Shiranui and a dragon twist cutter. Cool. It's a cool looking character. Matt Batten says, agree, me too, man of God. And Gemini King says, I'm sure you answered my last message, but I noticed I was watching minutes of your live, so I missed if you responded. Oh, never mind. Okay. James says, please, 2K, give us 90s Kane with slow chemical theme and retro Drew McIntyre. So there you go. Lots of people want an old school Kane. I'm a fan of late 90s Kane too. A slow chemical theme was cool, but if not, I'm just happy with, late 90s Kane, like when he came into the Hell in a Cell, right? That was awesome. James Arsenal FC says, Triple H got me into watching WWE. Man of God says, Matt, yeah, bro, I'm glad he was born in the 90s. Rey Mysterio, or that you were born in the 90s, and Rey Mysterio, for me, got me into wrestling. He was my favorite for a while. James, that's cool. Rey Mysterio was very, 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 very talented. Incredible, super over performer, always incredible in the ring, very innovative. Seeing him in WCW in the 90s was like so cool. Being able to see him against Ultimo Dragon, Psychosis, Juventud Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero, all the guys, the cruiserweight division in WCW, Chris Jericho. It was a stacked division. It was really cool. It was a fun thing to watch back then. And of course, when he came to WWE and, made a huge career for himself. But when he was smaller and doing just straight cruiserweight stuff, I thought he was so innovative and crazy. I thought the WWE style it just kind of puts everyone into that little box where you're seeing a lot of the same kind of dives and moves and everything, whereas he was so innovative in WCW. He was great in WWE too, though. Don't get me wrong. That is a good Will Ospreay. I like that. The face is really well done on that one. Give you an upvote, and we'll favorite the creator, and we'll check out more content by the creator. How about that? Where are we in the chat? It's going to drop me to the bottom again, isn't it? It did. I'm trying to get back up. So James says, I think a lot of kids loved Ray. Of course they did. Yes, I agree. Quit giving us 2000s Kane. Give us 90s Kane, right? That'd be fun. Like just the Kane, like with the same red outfit that he has. Like there's already created wrestlers of him off, but with the one sleeve open, right? Like where he had just like the one arm wasn't covered. Because the double covering just reminds me of when The Undertaker dressed up as Kane. For me personally. Okay, so his Will Ospreay is quite good. Let's take a look at the Bryan Danielson. That's not bad. I'll give that an upvote. That's cool. Wolfman says RVD is my favorite too. I mean, the whole effing show, man. He was so incredible. So he was, to me, the hardcore matches he had, like with Jeff Hardy and Eddie Guerrero, when he was hardcore champion, when he was intercontinental champion, some of those ladder matches he had, just blew me away, man. Blew me away, the crazy stuff he would do. And when he was in ECW, even more so. Like doing flips into the crowd and stuff, like just nuts. The man was just crazy. I loved him. And James says you loved him in WCW too. Yeah, he's got some great matches back there. This Joe's not the greatest. Where are we? I gotta see if there's anything directed at me. Second favorite Kane in the 2000s with the sleeves, but the fire mask still had on. Anthony Thompson says they just forgot 97 Kane, right? 97 Kane would be cool. That's what everybody's saying. When he ripped off the Hell in a Cell, it was awesome. But just leave that one sleeve off, right? Where you had the one sleeve clear off. That's what I'm saying. Let's take a look at this Wardlow. Matt Batten says the Attitude Era Kane was great. Denver Gaming says you just earned another subscriber. Keep up all your amazing work, man. I really like the content. Denver, I appreciate that. Denver Ninja Gaming, really appreciate you. Thanks for showing up to the stream. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And always appreciate the subs. We're just one step closer, you guys, to that magical 2,000 number. And like I said, if we go over 2,000, I'm still going to draw at the end of March for the 3 copies of 2K24, just to give us time so that we can maybe get to 3,000 subscribers. So it's a stretch, but if we do hit 3,000 subscribers before the end of March, then I can end the draw once we get over 3,000 and then just do the draw within like 24 or 48 hours. But otherwise, we'll be waiting till March 31st. But if we get over 3,000, I'll be upgrading the 3 copies I give away of 2K24 to the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition for you guys. Because I appreciate all of you supporting me and supporting the channel. I love doing this, you guys. It's so much fun. It is great, and that is a pretty decent old school Edge. The hair reminds me not of the Rated R days Edge, but it reminds me of the Brood days Edge. That hairstyle there. The official mark says, can anyone say if any objectives that involve for my rise are the dreaded showcase as combo breakers, which I think has nothing to do with wrestling? I am so interested in the dynamic story mode in UPW. Yeah, see, Mark, I'm so leery about how that superstar or how that story mode is going to play out, because it sounds on paper incredible, like the greatest thing we're ever going to have, right? But they've set some lofty aspirations. I'm just hoping they can pull it off. You know what I mean? Because they're a very small team. From what we've seen of the game and the animations and stuff, I'm loving it. To me, it looks just like, the No Mercy games in their art style, in their more modern, updated art style. And let's get off this screen so we don't get Christmas canceled on us. But yeah, I just, geez, can I just get to can I get to a screen that doesn't have cursing or something on that? Oh my gosh. I say that, and then there's even worse things. Community Creations just got a potty mouth today. All right, is this one safe? Is this page safe? All right, great. Let's take a look at this Goldberg. But I'm really hoping the good fellows at Hyper Focus Games are able to pull it off. Ultra Pro Wrestling, I am so very excited for. I don't love this Goldberg. Very, very excited for it. Can't wait. And I can't wait for the demo. As I'm a Kickstarter supporter. I haven't got the championship belt edition, so I'll be getting the UPW championship belt in the mail because I don't have any replica titles. So I just thought this would be a cool thing to have because I really wanted to support this project. So I'm over the moon excited, but I want to have tempered expectations because AEW Fight Forever really I had such high hopes for it, and it just kind of under-delivered. It was very good foundationally, but it had no replay value for me. So I think that was a huge problem. So I'm really hoping the story mode is really incredibly dynamic, and it makes it so much more replayable when you can change all the characters around and there's different people's career paths you can follow. I mean, if they're able to pull this off, man, this could be the greatest wrestling game of all time, but we'll have to wait and see. Everything Pro Wrestling, welcome to the channel. Thank you for showing up. How are you doing tonight? Shoutouts to Everything Pro Wrestling in the chat, as I do believe in some of the pre-release footage in some of the videos I made, I think I used some of their footage. I think they did an interview with, I can't think of the developer's name off the top of my head right now. The super nice guy that left AEW Fight Forever, went back to 2K. Anyways, you guys will say it in the chat. But he did a great interview, and there were certain things I believe I touched on in a video. So shout out to them. Amazing guys, cool stuff. The fact that they were able to get exclusive interviews and stuff, I always find that stuff really awesome pre-release before these games come out, because that's all the juicy information we're searching for, right? Getting chats with the developers. That's why I think the guys at Ultra Pro Wrestling are so cool, because I've been able to talk to them personally, give them ideas or things that I'd like to see in the game. They're always reaching out on Twitter and in their Discord for feedback from the community for what they want to see come to the game. And to me, I love that stuff, right? And knowing that we have passionate developers back at 2K is really great. Somebody's got to tell me the name in the chat. Brian Williams, thank you, Everything Pro Wrestling. Yes, Brian Williams, I think, is probably the greatest thing that happened for 2K, him going back there. He seems to be a real fan of the genre and of the games and knows the history of them. And a lot of the stuff they implemented looks like they came directly from Fight Forever. Like some of the ideas over there that people wanted, like the ramp camera, blood staining on the mat, the soda machine working. Just little tweaks and little things here and there they picked up that I thought really added a lot. Being able to throw weapons again, like stuff like that. I think those are the brainchilds. I don't have any facts for it. I think those are the brainchilds, though, of Brian Williams. I'm so happy he's back with the series, but I'm so sad at the same time for Fight Forever because I love that game too and I want it to succeed. I'm so sad they don't have him because who knows what's going to happen to Fight Forever. I still stand by my statement of 2027. If Fight Forever is still being developed or if they come out with a new game, we're going to be waiting till at least 2027 before that game is in a place that we want it to be, with like a fully fleshed out single player experience, whether that's like a universe mode or a new season mode or something. I think we're going to be waiting years before that game gets to where we need it to be. Still fun game to play, like the odd match. It's just there's no reason to play the matches. You know what I mean? That's the sad part. But shout out Everything Pro Wrestling. If you guys haven't checked them out, make sure you go check them out. Samoa Joe is a tough call. Yeah, I've seen a couple good ones though. Like, see, this is a pretty good Brock for not being in the game Brock, but I mean, I've seen better ones too. Going back up in the chat to see what I missed. I wish they added Anthony Thompson. What's going on, man? How you doing? He says he wishes they added Tommy Dreamer. Me too. Matt Batten says RVD was one of my favorite wrestlers. RVD was the only reason to watch ECW. I mean, I loved when Raven came back before the Dudleys left for the WWE with the tag titles, when Tommy Dreamer was defending ECW's honor, and then Raven came back from his run in WCW after his run with Raven's Flock, hit the DDT, won the tag titles with his storied rival through ECW history. I thought it was great storytelling. It was a great way for him to come back. But otherwise, RVD was obviously my favorite in ECW. His matches were incredible. James says, yes, an underrated wrestler. I think you're talking about Tommy Dreamer. Let's see if there's anything else for me here that I missed. James says he's only seen a few matches of Ray in WCW, but from what he's seen many in WWE. Denver Ninja Gaming says look up hashtag Antroxy. He has really good Tony Storm. Okay, I'll look that up right now. ANTRON. And X. Excuse me, chat. I never got that water. I should go get that soon. My throat's drying up. So, who were you saying to look up? He has a really good Tony Storm. All right. So, let's take a look. Oh, wow. That is really good. Timeless. I like that. I'm going to give that an upvote. I'm going to favorite the creator. And I'm going to go content by the creator. And then thanks for that, Denver. Appreciate that. And James says, I loved Ray in the Ruthless Aggression era. Yeah, he was great back then. Where are we? Matt says Sabu and RVD matches were great in ECW. And Amanda God says, yes, sir. It's always lit vibes up in here. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for joining the stream, as always. The official Mark says, hells yeah, the Cruiserweight division in WCW was straight fire. And you had the Professor, Mike Tenay, Juventud Guerrero, Jericho, Eddie, La Parca, and many others. Bischoff said cruisers were so vital. They were so vital. They had an incredible Cruiserweight division back then. Like almost all of them Hall of Famers. That looks like a good Aubrey Edwards, too. That was a good job. Good job by this creator. Everything Pro Wrestling. Brian Williams. Yep, I'm just getting back to all of the messages now. James says, hey, Mr. Dubs, what RVD match would I recommend? I would definitely recommend his match with, I think it was from either Invasion or, I think it was from the Invasion pay-per-view where he fought Jeff Hardy for the Hardcore title. That match was awesome. He's also had some ladder matches with Jeff Hardy that were really good. I can't remember if it was for the Hardcore European or Intercontinental title. Maybe all three, because I know he's had more than one ladder match with Jeff Hardy. They're all good. There was one at SummerSlam that was really, really good. His ladder match with Eddie Guerrero was really good. I personally loved the whole angle. You'd have to watch the build-up to it, but the build-up for RVD versus Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF title, that whole build-up, I thought RVD should have won that. I was a diehard Mark for him at the time, but that, I would definitely say look that up. I would definitely check those. Oh, is this the guy that made the Mandy Rose? I already upvoted this. Yeah, so this guy's got some good creations. Faux show. Where are we now? Man of God says, yeah, same here, y'all. I can't wait for Ultra Pro Wrestling game to come out. I know, chat. And once I get my hands on that demo, you best believe I'm going to be giving my opinions on that game because I am so excited to try it out. I hope they're able to deliver on the very high bar that they've set for themselves. The career mode is going to be huge for them. So I really hope they hit that out of the park more than anything else. I'm sure the creator wrestler will be fine. I'm sure the moves and stuff will also be fine. So I'm just really hoping that we really get an amazing story mode for the 80s and then for the 90s and the 2000s and all that stuff. And they're taking your guys' suggestions. If you didn't watch my video from several weeks back now of Ultra Pro Wrestling, I always put my videos in playlists so it's easier to find stuff. So if you go to my Ultra Pro Wrestling playlist on my channel, you'll find a video where they're saying, because they want your feedback, and they have a tweet posted for asking for arenas that you want to see in the demo, and there's another one where they're getting feedback for stories, matches and storylines you want to see, whether it's from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, whatever it is you want to see in the game, so that they can put those stories in the game over time. Obviously, if you have 80s stories you want in the game, I would be messaging them ASAP with the stuff that you want to see, because we know the 80s is what we're getting first, and it's probably going to be, who knows, could be 6 months, could be a year, could be 2 years before we get the 90s DLC, because we really have no idea what kind of timeline we're going to look at for stuff like that. But definitely go check that out on the channel if you haven't already, to give your feedback for the Ultra Pro Wrestling guys. This Kenny really looks really awesome. I'm going to look up this creator now. And where are we in chat? So this creator has, it looks like a Kenta. Let's take a look. A Man of God said, yeah, Fight Forever had so many delays. I know. A lot of people were very disappointed with Fight Forever, myself included. Ooh, that Kenta's attire. That looks fire. With the short hair too. Go to Sleep Club. Honestly, chat, I'm just going to grab this right now because that's awesome, Kenta. I don't think I'm going to need another Kenta, chat. I think I found him. Now let's get back to chat. Where are we here? Anthony Thompson says, you just gained a sub. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. You are now officially entered into the draw for the 2K24 that I'm giving away at the end of March, as long as we get to 2,000 subs, which so far the channel's been climbing so much over the last 2 months, and last month especially, that I think we'll get there no problem. And who knows, maybe we'll get to 3K and I'll be able to upgrade those 3 copies to the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition. Amazing Kenny Omegas. Really awesome. I don't know if I'm going to download these yet. I love the Kenta. Had to get them because I don't see us getting much of a better Kenta. But I actually think I kind of like this Kenny better if it had the other attire as an alternate. But I'm loving this creator there for sure. Let's give a shout out. I got to be able to read the name. This is ZMBY number 53979. Hard for me to read that. Let me see if I can zoom it on in for you guys. Nope. Oh no. I don't want to mess with that screen. That's the wrong one. That appears to be the wrong one too. Where is El Gato? That's what I want. So there's the creator name right there, chat. Wow, very cool, Kenny Omega. Very, very cool. Where are we? Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat. You guys are just going crazy in here. It's hard to keep up with everybody. Everything Pro Wrestling says, evening dubs. Oh, if you're out of here, if I missed you, I apologize. I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat, but you guys have been awesome tonight. I appreciate all you guys. If you haven't already, smash that magical like button to help push that beautiful algorithm out there. Beautiful 39 likes in the chat right now. Loving that. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you for tuning into the stream tonight. Okay, so I already answered that. Okay, so I've scrolled up a little too far. The official mark says Derek Donahue is doing so much for the gameplay. I think he's behind the AI stuff too, in my honest opinion. Cool. I don't know who that is, but that's awesome. James Arsenal FC Lee says, I'm going to get some sleep now. I'll see you in the next stream, bro. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. You have a good night. I understand it's getting late for some people. We'll probably call the stream here shortly, as we have been going for a couple of hours here. And I know it's getting late for some of you guys who are in different time zones, but I very much appreciate all you guys for coming out and supporting the channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Shout outs to everybody in the chat right now. Thank you guys for showing out. Where are we? Official Mark says AEW needs to make just make a wrestling game. So many good wrestlers, but 3 to 5 minute fight forever matches is a fatal flaw. The 4-face button mashing, it's not ergonomic in any way. Yeah, I don't know. They just tried making it like No Mercy, and the aspects of it that are like No Mercy are the aspects of the game I do like. But I understand there's a lot of pain points with that game. For me, the engine is the least of the pain points. That's what I actually like of the game the most. I think the bigger pain points is, yeah, the 3 to 5 minute matches. Not everybody loves those, but it's meant to be arcade style. Get through them quick. But yeah, I mean, there's mods out there to fix that as well. If you're on PC, which I've tried those, gives you the ability to kick out of at least like more than 1 or 2 finishers. But yeah, I understand a lot of people have pain points there because we were hoping for that big competition to this game. But we'll see, man. There's it's not like the game's finished being developed. Like, they're still going to be releasing stuff for it. That's really cool attires. I'm a fan of these. These are really good. Oh, I didn't favorite the creator yet. I'll do that when I get here. Favorite the creator. He's got a sting up there. Let's take a look. And James says, if you don't mind me asking, what is Ultra Pro Wrestling? Well, sir, it is an upcoming video game that is being developed by the good folks over at Hyperfocus Games, which you can check out at ultraprowrestling.com, or you can check through any of my vast videos. Just when you go to my videos, go over to playlists and click on Ultra Pro Wrestling, and I give a bunch of breakdowns, go over the clips and video stuff that they've put out, promo packages and stuff they've put out. I go into detail about the career mode, the creation suite. Like, I've done a whole slew of videos, and I'll keep doing videos as they release new content. But if you're curious about Ultra Pro Wrestling, definitely go check out just in my video playlist there under Ultra Pro Wrestling, and just start from the beginning and just go through the stuff that you're interested in. I even did an interview myself with the creator of the game, Sam Vallely. I was able to interview him with a friend of the channel, Strizer with Clint, with Strizer Tube Wrestling. Him and I did a great interview with him, and yeah, he's a super cool guy. Answered all the questions that I didn't think he might have answers for. It was very cool, so I put up different clips from that interview up on the channel as well for you guys. So you can check that out as well. Where are we? Yeah, Man of God says, bro, that hardcore ladder match is one of the best ladder matches in history. Mark totally agrees. I feel like Ultra Pro Wrestling is going to bring back that No Mercy WCW NWO revenge vibes back. I mean, that's the goal. That's what they're hoping for. So I'm very hopeful. Angel Claudio is back in the building. How are you doing, bud? Welcome back to the stream. Says, hi, how are you? You know, the Brock Lesnar is returning to WWE. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it for sure. It'll be great if he does, because then I'm sure they'll patch him back in the game. That's a pretty decent word, though. Not crazy about the face, but I'll still give him a thumbs up for that. Denver says, Iconic2k is another great hashtag. He has made a lot of cause. He just made a swerve, so let's check him out next. Is there anything else here I want to see? He's got 2 pages. Let's check out page 2. Christian Cage and MJF. I think I might have already seen this Christian Cage, but we'll give it a thumbs up if we haven't already. Actually, I don't know if I've seen this one. That's really good. Very good. Just give these a thumbs up, and then I'll check out that hashtag you just gave me. MJF. MJF. Yeah, it's the one I just saw. This is so good. One of the best MJFs I've seen, chat. Really like it. Love the attention to detail with the blood, or whatever, the red. I guess that's not blood. I think that's the the tigers or whatever on it. But still, very cool. Haven't seen that outfit yet. This is definitely one of the better. I hope it's got a moveset. Yep. Oh, but he doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have the... he has a moveset, he just doesn't have the pile driver thing that he does, like off the ropes. I forget what it's called. The Heat Seeker, but I forget what it's called in this game. Either way, I'm going to actually... Oh, no way. I can't download them on Xbox. I'll have to get them on PC because I haven't done the story yet. Lame. Lame, 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 lame. But that's okay. So you said Iconic2k. Let's go look up that. What's the status? Has really good creations. Yeah, I'm very well aware. Very familiar with them. I'm on my Xbox now, and apparently your favorited creators don't transfer between Steam and Xbox. So all the people I favorited, like What's the Status and all the creators I had saved over there, didn't transfer over here, unfortunately. So just be aware if you're multi-platform that your hashtag, or not your hashtags, your favorite creators for community creations do not transfer between them. Iconic2k. All right. Search. And let's go by most downloaded. See what they have. And Anthony Thompson says Ultra Pro Wrestling is a new game, not hyper realistic. Remember All Stars? It's kind of like that. I mean, just remember No Mercy. It's kind of like that, like the Aki games. That's what they're going for. Where are we? Angel says WWE's. Oh yeah, we already saw that. James says your mom's leaving you for a day trip, and I'm kind of sad. So this stream and stuff is putting a smile on my face, and it's the best day ever when you upload. Aw, James, I appreciate that, man. Thanks. I really appreciate that. I'm happy you enjoy the content. What's the status? We've checked him out in the last stream quite a bit. He is an amazing creator for sure. I'm gonna have to favorite him on Xbox too. It's upsetting that I don't have that they don't save on both platforms the same. Oh, he's tried a Samoa Joe, and the face on Joe is always just weird. I'm sure he looks fine in game. Did I have that already upvoted and I unupvoted it? I gotta check that. My bad. Oh no, okay, good. We're good. James is happy if he sees Brock come back. Yeah, I'm hoping he is. James says I just watched the entire playlist. Yeah, so yeah, you can check the playlist for through my Ultra Pro Wrestling videos. It'll give you some good info there and some good links to where you need to go if you want more info and all that fun stuff. Witty has the My Faction Superstars. That's cool. I'll have to check those out in a second. This is a very cool swerve. Hate you, Xbox. Debo. Hey, Debo's here. What's up, Debo? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, my brother? I'm good. How are you doing, my friend? You Xbox says any CM Punk creations. Yeah, there's some really good CM Punk creations. I've already gone over some of them. I've downloaded one because it was really cool. We're going to take a look at this Prince Nana. I'll take a look for some CM Punks in a bit. But I got a pretty decent one that I'm pretty happy with. John Keegan, what's up, sir? Mr. Dubs, 12:30 a.m. here, Long Island, New York. How are you? I am fantastic. Yeah, it's only 9:30 for me, Pacific time. But yeah, no, I'm doing great, John. How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Anna, baby, can you give me a glass of water, please? Thank you, baby. And man says, James, you won't believe what happened to me tonight. Debo, what happened to you tonight? And did I skip some of the chat by accident? I hope not. And I think maybe I'm actually caught up to chat finally. So let's go take a look at page number 2. You stay there. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Finally got some agua. So what we're doing? Oh, we're gonna upvote the Sean Spears because that looks cool. Then we were gonna look up CM Punk, and then we're gonna go back to what's the status. But we gotta see page 2 of this guy first. Iconic 2K. Did I favorite the creator? I did not. There, we've got them favorited now. Cool. So now we're looking up. We want CM Punk. I should be able to probably just put in Punk. And there we go. And for you who wanted the CM Punks, there are some very good ones out here, for sure. And so what did Debo say? What happened? Oh, Denver Ninja Gaming says he's keeps hearing a lot of good things about the game and that game in Ultra Pro Wrestling. Yeah. I'm a big proponent, very excited for Ultra Pro Wrestling. So this CM Punk I know was really good. I've seen this one. This might be the one I downloaded. Oh, no, this isn't the one I downloaded, but this one's good too. Very nice. As you can see, the Pepsi tattoos nicely done on there. Looks good. And we'll take a look at another one. Debo says, what's happening? A man, praise and gratitude to you too, brother. Matt says, how's it going, John Keegan? Everybody saying what's up to James and John in the chat. Where are we? Oh, the Wrestling Code was the other game you're talking about? Yeah, the Wrestling Code. I mean, this is the CM Punk I downloaded. First one looks the same. I just like the second attire with the bald head. I love them both, like the Bret Hart tribute attire. Very cool. This is the one I grabbed. I liked this CM Punk. Did we look at the content by the creator? I'm sure we did. But we'll take a look again. Yeah, we saw the content from this creator. He had a great Wolfpack Sting as well. Really cool. Both versions of Sting. Loved them. Tried downloading it, but I don't have the showcase done on Xbox, only on Steam. But the Wrestling Code, it's been so long since we've seen any real footage. It's always, I'm just waiting until we can see more. I'm very excited that there's cool dudes making cool wrestling games for us. And the more wrestling games we get, the better. The more competition there is, the better, right? So I'm very excited for all the new wrestling games coming out. I've just seen a lot more from Ultra Pro Wrestling, and I've also had a chance to sit down with the developer myself. So, and I was a Kickstarter supporter before I was even really doing any videos about them on YouTube. So I'm very excited for them. I don't love that CM Punk as much. Mark's going to bed. Is that what's happening? Official Mark, oh, I think I'm calling it a night. I really hope the channel continues to grow. Definitely appreciate the very cool community. Hope to get on to 2K24. Been a tough day and just a cool place to chill. Mark, I appreciate that, man. And happy belated birthday to you. Happy birthday to... Anyways, Matt, take care. Have a great night, man. It was good seeing you. Thanks for showing up. And I hope you have a good sleep and have a good night, man. All the best. Thanks for showing up as always. Denver said, have a good night, Mark. Anthony's saying, see you, Mark. James is saying, see you, Mark. Yeah, man. We will catch you later. And I mean, on that note, chat, it has been 2.5 hours. I think we're going to take a look at this Michael Jackson Creator Wrestler. Why not? Oh, and it's Cancel Christmas for me. I can't see any of the textures or anything on it. So I'm definitely not going to risk downloading that or upvoting it or anything. Okay, we'll finish it with a Chris Jericho. That I think we already may have seen, but I didn't upvote it. So we will give it an upvote. I'm not sure if I've seen this one already. Yeah, Denver says, I think I'm out too. Gonna get some gaming in before I pass out. Have an amazing night, everyone in the chat, and y'all will be seeing me around more. We appreciate that, Denver. Thank you to you. Thank you to James. Thank you to Anthony, Mark, a man of God, Matt Batten, Debo, John, Angel, you, Xbox. Anybody else who's still here who hasn't said anything in the chat. Everybody who showed up tonight. James Arsenal, Anthony Thompson, Everything Pro Wrestling. Shout out to those guys. They've got great content. I believe I used part of their interview, as I said, in one of my earlier videos talking about some of the stuff we were excited to see in the game. Matt Batten, of course, Denver Ninja Gaming, everybody else, everybody who showed out tonight, Gemini King, anybody loaded who popped into the stream, everybody out there, I appreciate all of you. And if you're catching this after the stream, you guys have a great night too. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Appreciate all of you. And we will. Oh, before I go, Debo has something before I go. What's up? And Quarter, thank you to you too. What's good? But yeah, what is it, Debo? What's up? Ian 30, shout out to you too. What's up, Debo? I know you got to catch up to the lag. Stream's got a lag. Official Mark was right on the border of, I know. And peace and blessings to you too, brother. James, rock on. What is Debo wanted to say something before I go? Oh, so what happened was I was in a pro wrestling stream and he put an Xbox code for the deluxe edition and I gave it to my friend. He got free WWE2k24. Oh, that's awesome. But that code is only going to work once, right? So if somebody just puts up a code on their stream, I'm pretty sure whoever gets it once gets it. So for me, I wouldn't be doing that for my giveaway. I'll just find one of those random picker things and it'll just go through all my subs and then I'll just pick whoever and whoever it picks for the 3 draws. I'll do a stream or a video or whatever stating you have 48 hours to, once I do the draw to contact me, whether it's on X or whatever, to give me your information. Otherwise, I'll redraw for that person or whatever. I think I'm probably just going to do something like that. I haven't finalized it yet. I'm not 100% sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but that's that's what I thought in my head is I just get one of those random pickers that'll just pick names at random, and then they'll have 24, 48 hours to get back to me just with their info so I can, shoot them a gift card or the Steam code or whatever it's going to be. However, because I've never had to give out games before, so I don't know if how I would go about buying it on the Xbox or PlayStation store. So I might just send them a gift card for the amount or whatever, so they can just grab it off whatever platform they like. But either way, I'll leave that up to whoever wins the giveaway to figure out how they want it. Because I know on Steam it's easy to gift a game to somebody. I don't know how it is on Xbox, and I don't even have a PlayStation, so I don't know how I do that. But it's whatever console they want, and I'll just let them figure it out how they want. Whoever it is that wins, that he is. But Anthony says, stay safe, y'all. James says, damn. Official Mark says, Queens, Long Island, represent. Night, y'all. I had a fun time. I'm glad you did, man. Thank you, Mark. Debo says, yes, sir. James says, hope he likes the game. Debo says, he's loving it so far. Justin Cross says, I missed. James says, awesome to hear. Debo says, and that's a good way to do it, Mr. Dubs. Official Mark says, same to you, night all. So good night to all of you guys. Appreciate you all for being here. Much love to everybody. And everybody, if you haven't already, make sure you're subbed to the channel for your chance to win one of those 3 copies of 2K24. And we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. I appreciate all of you. Deuces.